Hello and welcome to the OGC community. All you need to do to join our beautiful family is hit the subscribe button, slam the thumbs up button on all the videos. Now let's go check out and see what Art of Conquest is all about. Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Welcome to today's video. I'll make myself slightly bigger. I feel like I'm super small in the stream things. So real quick, just go through all the people that have arrived here. First person this time, actually I think this is a first, is Potatoes. So welcome, Potatoes. The Strange One is here saying hey and the like. So what's up, Strange One? You're doing a fantastic job, by the way, on the comments in the videos. I haven't seen Jerry in a little bit. If anyone sees Jerry, please tell him I said hi and I miss him. Mikey said it's first. So Mikey got third place. Chan said morning. Chan got fourth. Verma's here saying, hey guys. Mikey said, yes, I finally beat the Strange One. Unfortunately, the Strange One still snuck in before Mikey. I'm sorry. I Love OGC Gaming said, hi Mikey. Mikey says, hi. I Love OGC Gaming said hello to OGC. So hope you're doing well. Charlie is here saying good morning and evening all. I hope to have a good stream. We'll have a fantastic one. Ice King is also here. Samuel's here. We have Anthony who says, I think, hi from their house. So hello to Anthony. My Spanish is horrible. My English is horrible. I can't do any of it. Verma said, when's the game's anniversary? I have updates for that, so we will go over that later on. Undertaker QA said, hello, GC. So hello, Undertaker. Mine Xavier is here saying, hope you get paid for the ads that you watch. Yes, I get about 1/10 of a penny for each one. I think it comes out to be between $3 to $5 a day per video. So it's considering I'll put multiple hours into a video and minimum wage is close to $15 an hour, it is it's great. I do this for love. The other stuff, cool. It's Mikey said, bro, thank you for trying not to skip them. I appreciate that. Ice King is here. Mari says, hello. Yesterday they went to Drake, so I hope you have fun. Jordan said, can I be added in the community chat? Yes, after the stream, I'll log into my alt and get everyone in there. Oh my gosh. Ice King, that was a bit intense. So, hello everybody. OGC Girl is here. KDG is here. Oh my gosh, KDG, are you going to be around for a little bit? We're also going to hop back into Discord, and we're going to hop in game as well. So we are joined in Discord. Currently in Discord, we have Mr. Taint. And right now we are live on the test server where I haven't done anything. So we can do some wheel spins together if you guys want. I'm probably going to get the Nora skin here because that's my luck. I have the True Ruby already. Watch me get the Nora skin. And we do have, okay, I took myself off mute. We do have Taint here, so he will be joining us and giving us their insight. And for KDG, who's saying hi to Chan, KDG, I have a special surprise for you. So if you're gonna be around for like 5-10 minutes, just let me know so I can give you a huge surprise. So hello, Taint, how are you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm about to go do the lucky wheel because what? Why not?
You just need to hurry up and come to 117 already.
I don't know. So we're going in and we're shooting for the Nora skin. So here we go. We're gonna do 10 spins straight off the bat. If we get the Nora skin, I am going to be super disappointed in myself. Okay, we did not get the Nora skin, so I'm not super disappointed in myself. Um, I don't think we can do 10 more, but let's do some more single ones. And then
No,
after this, before we jump too far into everything, because I think Katie will be around for a little bit, we actually have a Katie's account update. So we'll jump into that. Oh, Mind Xavier is asking what server is Endgame on. Endgame is actually on server 17 and 50s, I think. Ooh, hero scraps.
hero scraps are good.
Hero scraps are life.
You notice for the troop equipment crystals, last wheel that they were on there were 200. Now it's 300.
Interesting. I bet you the next one it might be 400.
That would be sweet. And I can get my last set of armor to level 9.
That would be huge. That would be huge. All right, so I think Taint, I apologize because you're here already, but I think we're going to jump in. So, oh, Katie said, "Cool, that's awesome. I get to see what Chris upgrades." So, I have a special video just for Katie and everyone out there. If you guys saw like 2 weeks ago, we got to look into Katie G's account. Taint, would you agree Katie G's account is absolutely amazing for his score power?
Yeah, I was talking to Katie earlier. I told her that Chris had been spinning the wheel a bunch of times and adding a bunch of stuff to her account. So she should be pretty pumped to see it.
That's awesome. We're actually going to go see all of the updates, and not only are we going to see what changes have been done to KDG's account and how much it has grown, we actually have an exclusive interview with KDG's husband. His name is Chris. So, without further ado, I am going to set this up so I disappear out of sight from you guys. That way, we can jump in and actually watch an interview with Chris, KDG's husband, and see all the upgrades to Katie's account. So I'm just gonna mute myself on Discord. That way, none of the sounds come through and interrupt the interview. So I will be back shortly. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Chris put in a lot of work and did a couple little changes. So we will check out his interview. Chris is an amazing player, but don't take my word for it. Let's jump on in. Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. I hope you guys are enjoying this maintenance live stream so far. We wanted to do a special video and kind of give you guys an updated version of KDG's account. So I think it was almost 2 weeks ago, we got a full look at KDG's account, which is absolutely amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a dwarf account that strong at that core power. So what we're doing is we're doing a quick little update with it. Katie is having a wonderful time, but I did not want to interview Katie about her account. Instead, I went to her other half, and he is going to walk us through some of the changes he has made to Katie's account, including the name, the race, and everything else. And I have seen this account in action, and it's doing okay. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Why So Salty.
Thanks, man. It's Chris here, Katie's husband. If anyone doesn't know by now, I hope everyone does know. Yeah, no, I made a lot of changes to the account, and even I saw the video because you posted it for me, and a lot of the account has been even further upgraded since the time of that video. At least core wise, so it's much stronger. But the biggest change, I think, yeah, I had some bad luck with some fights, and I didn't really like the dwarf scene, so I switched to rockin', and it was pretty big. It was a pretty big switch because like I'm not too familiar with them, but like rockin' I feel like is really good if you know how to play them, and I had a really good game plan going into playing them, and I even changed up. Yeah, I tried to make an even better Onyx Dragon. Yeah, might have nuked the Onyx Dragon and lost Hero Cred for the Cosmic Storm. But hey, you know what? It's still gonna be good. It's just not gonna be great, I guess. But Rockin', I had so many ideas about it. Like I feel like when I was dwarf fighting, I had a lot of issues fighting like Lich, and I figured, oh, I could switch Rockin', right, and have like the samurais and put like crossbows in for my dragon, and my crossbows would be like CC stop the warlocks from hitting my dragon because they do the crossbow penetrating shots or whatever, and they push the warlocks back and keep them off my dragon. So I thought that was a really good idea. I mean, it is a really good idea. I can't wait to actually get it in the dual tower tomorrow. I think the dual tower opens.
Yeah, so
Um,
the dual tower will be open tomorrow. You'll be able to try out Rockin', and I thought before you went Rockin', I thought you went Lich for a little bit because when I'm looking at your troop equipments, they aren't even all on race. So did you try Lich out again for a little bit before you went Rockin'?
yeah. So before, if anyone knows me or remembers me back when I played before, I was like Lich the whole time. Like the last period of time I played was like Lich basically. Um, and that's what I'm comfortable with. And I don't mind Lich. They're good. They're very strong, and I feel like Lich is always going to be a good race. Um, yeah, I tried Lich, and I switched a bunch of the gear around to the Lich race, and then I was like, I don't really like how slow Lich is, so I was like, let's try Rockin', and I went to try to switch the gear back to Rockin', and I didn't have enough of the attunement scrolls for it, so yeah, so my gear ended up like kind of like partially Lich, I guess, and partially Rockin'. But it's okay. It's you only miss out on it's not like a huge buff you miss out. It's not like you can't win a fight because you don't have on race gear. But rocking it the way I'm thinking rocking could work is very strong, and it doesn't matter if the gear is aligned properly or not.
Yeah, in like you mentioned, it's not necessarily about having the gear being 100% on race. I know I forget the last fight that I saw, but it also looks like the gear itself you got rid of and replaced it with other ones. That there was I think your bronze cap is actually going to be a lot higher because a lot of the divine gear had some really good secondary abilities like increasing the bronze cap and stuff like that. So I think that will help out with rocking quite a bit. Um, and for the Onyx Dragon, what's the name of Katie's baby Chica? For baby
Yeah,
Chica,
yeah.
what happened with that? Will you walk me through it?
Yeah, so I was gonna try to replace the Fatal Blows with Cosmic Storm, and I was like, Fatal Blows is decent. It's pretty good. It's a good skill. Don't get me wrong, it's a good skill. Her dragon is perfect and like was perfect in like every way. But I was like, it would be more perfect if it had Cosmic Storms because it just would be better. So I tried to roll it, and goodbye hero pred. So hopefully she doesn't get too mad at that. But I got a good backup dragon though. I made a good backup dragon, a good backup dragon, another good dragon. It's not as good as her Onyx was, but it's close. It's close to as good as her Onyx was.
For the backup dragon, it looks like uh I forget the name of it, but it looks like you went a totally different color for her backup dragon because I saw that the ruby dragons were doing just insane damage is in longer fights, and it looks like the backup dragon you have is no longer the blue one. I forget the name of it, and it looks like it's a red one.
Yeah, yeah. So I like the Azure, the blue dragons kind of seem like they're falling out of importance unless you're maybe like I don't know, Sylph or something. Like they're still good because like the noble blood actually does heal trees decently because they have like 20 million HP at our core, or I guess my core. But yeah, I decided to get rid of that and go for a ruby because like they do pretty good damage, especially if the fight does last a while, which it's not a huge issue for Rockin' in most situations. I think the fights only really last longer if it's against Lich or Human. If it's against Dwarf, like the fight's usually over pretty quickly. But but the plan I'd set out, like versus like Lich, I have my dragon behind a set of crossbows, and that kind of protects the dragon because I can just pop the crossbow ale, and it's like pushing the warlocks away from the dragon, and then it just keeps because it's a ruby dragon, it'll just keep building up the damage, and every skeleton that dies, it'll do more and more damage, which is great. Especially cutting through those skeletons, which are like the problem for lit. I mean, the warlocks are a problem too, but the skeletons getting through them is very difficult. And rockin' it gives you like a free protection having the crossbows along with your heroes, your Rufio Leap and everything. So it's really great. It's really good. I think the way I've set this up might change the meta a little bit.
That's pretty huge because not only is what you're doing in I might say slightly drastic changes with Katie's account. Not only is it going to change the meta, but I mean it's going to be Katie's account that single-handedly changes the meta, and everyone else is going to have to follow through because like you said with the crossbows and with the swordsman, although their trip equipment like there's not a it's not even all divine, but I mean it's still really really good, and you have the 10-star bonuses with all of that power that you're bringing out in these new dragons, the ruby dragon after it got buffed, and the onyx dragon, although it doesn't have hero pred, I mean you still have fatal blows and you have cosmic storm now. It would be better if it had the hero pred, but I mean tomatoes tomatoes. It looks like you're really going to push the meta forwards in a direction that I don't think most people can handle right now. Like if people are still playing like a year behind and they're still dwarf, I don't think they can handle the changes that you've made to Katie's account to bring it from like really good to amazing.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I feel like for almost anybody out there, because Rockin' is so unused right now, like everyone underrates them. But when they go against the Rockin', they don't know what to do. They have no idea what they should do. But if you're playing Rockin' and you have an idea of what to do, it just makes it so good. At least when I think of it, it makes it so good. Like there's so much potential there. You just have to play it right. And that's probably the biggest difficulty with rock, and it's super fast paced, and I like that. I tried, like you said, you mentioned I tried Lich before, and I was Lich for a long time before, and it's just so slow, and I didn't want that. I wanted to be fast, and Rockin' is fast, and it's different, and nobody really knows what they should do against a Rockin', and with the way gold caps are now, you can have the samurai, you can have the crossbows and the monks. I'm definitely going to be rocking monks against those dwarfs because they'll just eat straight through the mechs, 100%.
Yeah, and if you blow through those mechs, especially on like the south side or in the middle of the map, if you punch right through them with the mech plus the crossbow combo, that's like a 1-2 punch. They're going to be knocked out, and then it's just a matter of you chasing down those pesky snipers, and you're going to have so many troops out there because of how big the monk packs are that snipers aren't going to be able to snipe them down fast enough. So I personally think that this is genius. I think it's a pretty tenacious move to turn the whole account, including like the garrison and everything, over to Rockin'. But I think that the the thoughts that you put into it, like it makes total sense to me. And in fact, I might be switching over sometime soon because the success that you've had after switching everything over to Rockin', it's actually been pretty amazing. Like to see you in Clash of Fate and everything is unreal.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't know. I know what it was with dwarf. I just had such a rough time in the fights that I had in dwarf. Like they weren't amazing or like easy wins. It felt like I had to like work really hard for them, and I don't know if it's just because I'm out of practice because I don't play as that often. But like switching to rocking, it's like it seems like it's night and day difference. I'm just like blowing through these people that would normally give me a hard time and I think a majority of it is they have no idea what they should do against a rocking player. They're still like frontlining their dragons, and it's like, good luck, bro. Frontline your dragon in front of my crossbows. I'm just gonna nuke it. It's just gonna be a really bad day for these guys. And the gear you mentioned, yeah, the gear. I changed a lot of it. I took a lot of the accuracy off because Rockin' gets a lot of the innate accuracy from the research, and I gave it a lot of extra crit and crit damage. So like, they're firing probably twice as fast as the sniper does, but they also are getting twice as many crits and like double crit damage per shot. So like it's really big, even though some of it isn't pink gear like it was before. But it's really huge. It's a significant change for sure. And it's working for me, and I hope Katie can handle it when she gets back because she'll be a monster. She'll be up there. She'll be like top 20 in the world with this setup.
That's huge, and I mean, I know that you're her husband, but I like to think I know Katie pretty well, and if she can do anything, it would be this. No, honestly, you know her the best. So if you believe in her, the OGC community out there, they believe in her. She believes in herself, and as long as she believes that she can make it as Rockin', she's going to do amazing. But my phone battery is starting to get uh, really really low. While we've been doing this, I've already hit the 20% mark and the 10% mark, so I don't know how much longer I have. But do you have any last words you want to say to everybody watching the live stream?
I guess if I was gonna give like any advice, like general advice, I'd say the best thing you can do for any level of player, it doesn't matter if you're brand new, yeah, a moderate sized spender like a mid core or like a huge spender, is to play to your account's strengths. And it doesn't matter what race you are. Like any race, in my mind, can be good if you're built for that race. And like Sylph, if you got powerful heroes, you can definitely be a good Sylph player. Sylph just needs you to have powerful heroes. If you're dwarf and you have a lot of power, like a huge amount of chakra, and for just two sets of troops, you can be a good dwarf player. Rockin', you only really need two. Three would be nice to have like the advantage against like dwarfs, but like if you're rocking, you're going to need samurais for sure and snipers. But it's nice to have the monks as well. For any race, it's just play to your strengths and just do what you have, like what your account has. Play to that is the best advice I could give um, for any level of player. Play to your account strengths.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Chris, for joining us. We're going to hop back into the live feed with I don't know. This is recorded in the past, but I'm assuming Chip is probably going to be there. Tane is going to be there, and Chris might stop by. So we're going to jump back into the live. Hey, OGC, you're amazing. Chris, you're amazing. Tane, you guys are all amazing. I'll see you guys back in the live thing. Well, thank you, OGC, for saying that OGC is amazing. God, there's nothing better than positive self-talk. That was all the changes for Katie's account. She actually did amazing, or Chris did amazing as Rockin' in Clash of Fate. It was absolutely amazing. I know that Katie is shaking right now, thinking that she's having a heart attack. Don't worry, Chris took good care. And I don't know, Chris, are you around at all?
He's still muted. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, man.
Hey, Chris. Really good job with the rocking on the account. How did it feel to play it?
It felt good, man. It's like I said in that video, it's really fast paced, really upbeat, and it's really strong.
That's huge. So do you want me to read you some of Katie's comments because I think you're driving right now?
Yeah, I'm on the road, so I can't watch and drive. That'd be pretty bad.
So Katie said that I mean she was really happy. She was talking about how you're pretty great and amazing. And she was shocked that you did an interview, and she said, "Oh, cool, awesome! I get to see what Chris upgraded in my account." And then she said, "Okay, Rockin' better not have changed any of my gears, as you changed all of them, right?"
Yeah, I changed all of our main ones. I didn't change like the stuff that I don't need to use. You know, like the turtle. I didn't change that gear because it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, and then she was kind of in disbelief about Baby Chica, and then she had like an angry face emoji that said, "It's my account he ruined. He ruined my Onyx." And then she said that she's going to blow up your phone when she can call you later. OMG. And he's then Katie went on to say, "No, he did not replace Elsa too." And then in cap lock she said, "I'm going to beat him." Then she started getting mad at Tane, saying, "I thought you said he did all good stuff for me earlier." And then she went on to say, "This is a joke, right? No, he wouldn't do this. I'll kill him. It better be like gold." Talking about the Rockin' race. And then she asked if anyone said that Rockin' was garbage. But we all encouraged you to do this, so that's a good thing. And I think one of the last things she said was, "I'm like having a heart attack. I'm shaking so bad right now." So is there anything that you want to say to Katie while she's here and you're here?
Well, I think you need to calm down just a little bit. I guess it's a big change, but it's a good change.
All right.
I don't think there's really anything else to say right now. I think maybe she just needs to let it sink in for a little bit.
All right. So are you gonna hang out with us for the stream, Chris?
Yeah, for at least a little bit. I mean, I got about an hour drive ahead of me, and nothing better to do.
Awesome. And we also have Mr. Tane here as well.
What's up?
And how are you doing?
Yeah.
How are you faring against Rockin' in the tower and everything?
I slaughter Rockin', but I'm also at a way different core level.
Yeah, you're pretty far up there. So Katie said that he has to be kidding. I think that's in reference to Chris.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I was. It just all happened so fast, and it's good. It worked.
Well, and you got to try out Lich before you went rockin'. So for the people playing Lich, what really push you away from them? I know that the Lich is pretty slow play in comparison, but um,
Yeah, Lich, it's slow, like you said, and I was dwarf obviously when I took over the account, and that's pretty fast. But then switching to Lich, it's just such a different way to play. Like anything that you're used to doing, like you can't do the same way when you're Lich. It's like the dragon, like is 90% of it, which is kind of boring. But then it's slow, so it's like every fight's like a minute at least long, and with dwarf, it's like, oh, you can do like 4 fights in the time you fought one person that's Lich, and then Rockin's the same way.
yeah, very true, very true. And for the people asking me what server I'm currently playing, this is actually the test server. So where all the new stuff comes out, this is where it's tested. For some reason, during maintenance, this does not go down. Like the server still stays open. So we're just killing stuff as everyone talks. But that's pretty big switch, Chris.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's even more fun hearing Katie's reaction to it.
Yeah, I think I don't think she liked that you said to calm down. I don't think she liked that at all. But now, Katie said I literally can't even eat my dinner right now. I don't think she likes rockin', or I don't know if she's played rockin' before.
No, I think she only ever did Rockin' for some Void stages, so her experience with it is probably very, very limited, and so it'll be a very different experience for her.
Gotcha.
I mean, Rakan takes some adjustment. Like the using the ale skills in conjunction with trying to use like Ophidion's snake and Bazric's bats and trying to tag a target and stuff, like it can be a lot. And if you're not playing on an iPad, like if you're playing on a phone, like it gets really, really jumbled and like really, really like overwhelming sometimes. It takes some practice to be able to like efficiently use the ale.
Yeah, and that's why I'm going with this lower account. So, like I switched the OGC gaming account over to Rockin' after watching Chris's success. So I need to practice every moment I can with the ales, so that when I go back into Dual Tower later tonight, I'll do a little bit better than I did earlier.
Yeah, Rockin's like he's saying, it is really used to. That's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah. Oh, Rockin's actually Channy's favorite race. That's huge. I like Rockin' quite a bit as well. Tan, when are you switching to Rockin' as well? Oh, Tan's muted. So how do you balance the Rockin' skills, Chris, when you go out into the PvPs?
You really just got to those first few seconds when you can see the enemy's formation. That's when you have to decide what you're gonna do, and you want to line up your power side, like with the crossbows. That's like gotta be your first move, is to hit their power side to try to kill stuff.
I absolutely. And just real quick, hello Banksy, Moon, nice to see you, and Charlie, really nice to see you as well, Charlie. And for people out there that don't necessarily know what I do in real life, and that's perfectly fine, but it's along the lines of therapy. So this is called job security for me, to create future needs for therapy.
Is she still really mad in the chat?
I think she hit the silent mode.
I had to go to the restroom. I'm back now.
You
Well,
think
What's up,
you think
Mr.
now's a
Ting?
good time?
So what I missed? I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I was curious. When are you going to when are you going to go rockin'? Because as Chris said in the video, we think he's going to change the entire meta overnight with the rockin'.
As much as I, like Chris as a person because I've played with him before, I think he's high. But I'm Cuban right now because I got to siege a bunch of lich whales. By the way, I've been capping all these whales and they've been crying about it in world chat and crying to Lilith. It's been great.
Oh God.
But yeah, no, we're kind of maybe for PvP if you have like a super strong account, maybe. I feel like they just don't have it yet. Like they're very close to being a good race. It's just like they lack. I don't know what they lack, but they lack something to like push them over the edge to be like really competitive.
Yeah, that makes sense. Those are all bundles. So Katie said this is a joke. He wouldn't do this. You guys are all pranking me. I know it.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll go out there and say it. It was fun, and yeah, it was a whole big joke. We didn't actually change your account to rock and destroy your dragons and switch all the gear around on you.
So
Chris likes breathing.
so so nothing changed with Katie's account. Katie's account is still the same. None of the equipment changed. That Onyx Dragon, I ruined my Onyx Dragon and I switched it to Katie's Onyx Dragon's name for a screenshot and sent it to Chris. But Katie's account is 100% okay. Chris, what are the real changes that you made to Katie's account?
Okay, yeah. So for real, the lucky wheel, I probably spun the lucky wheel almost 2,000 times to get runestones, and so I gained a ton of temple power, which is what she wanted me to focus on a lot, was to try to get her temple up to +7, and it's not there, but it's closer. And then I got a ton of the hero mastery stuff. I finished the third one just now today, right before maintenance. I finished the third level 8 hero mastery. So I've got rage 8, protection 8, and command level 8 unlocked. And I bought. She's got like 75-ish days of tech rush sitting there waiting for her. Plus it's level 49 with all the heroes level 64. So a lot of big changes. Good ones.
That is awesome. So hopefully that allows Katie to actually be able to eat and one autumn leaf. Thank you so much for the donation, man. And one autumn leaf said thanks for being you. Oh man, thank you so much. So Katie, sorry, but. Oh my god. I actually really wait, Chris and Taint do the earmuff things real quick. I really like your husband. He's freaking awesome. Anyways, just as a side note, so don't worry, Katie, everything's fine. We had a lot of fun. I think we spent like a whole night together.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh man.
I was planning on doing this and then not saying that it was a joke, so she'd end up calling me tonight. But I didn't want her to be sitting there like having a panic attack all night long either.
Oh man. Yeah, I felt bad a little bit. I did feel bad a little bit. Oh my
And it was
god.
getting kind of hard to keep her straight, like to not laugh at it either, knowing that it's a joke, and she was just so mad.
Yes. I am terrified for when she comes back. So if you go missing, Chris, I know exactly what happened.
Yeah, she's probably still gonna be beating me up a little bit for that one.
Absolutely, she'll come back, swap kingdoms, and I already am stuck in the capital, but she'll make sure that I'm really in the capital. I have no doubt about that.
Wait, they're capping you every day here? I haven't seen that.
Yes. I'm on a wonderful trip to the capital. I don't know. I don't know if that's enough. But yeah,
Hmm.
it's okay. I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah, it's capital life is, it's a good life to live. It's always fun because there's nothing left to lose.
Exactly. And you know what? I have good company in there.
Well, not me yet, but after yesterday, I kind of thought I'd be ending up there.
Oh man. So, on a serious note, did you do the tower today, or are you doing that tonight, Chris?
I did 5 fights today already before I left for work.
How did that go?
Um, as dwarf, not as rockin'. I think I won three. I had one huge whale that didn't fight. He timed me out all the way to 0 seconds and then ran away. I don't understand why. And then I fought the 10 million guy that's on our server, not the top one, the one underneath, and almost beat him, but he got me.
Nice job, man. In team, was that you, Jonathan the Reason?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, man.
Reason is my middle name.
Is it really?
Yep.
Wait, so how come? Well, thank you for the donation, but why your first and middle?
Because I paid with PayPal, and I guess my full name's linked to PayPal. I don't know.
Oh, okay. That that that's intense. Thank you very much, man. Um, in
Gotta throw money at my favorite. Huh?
Oh, geez. You know that just pisses people off. It's fun though. And Chris, good job in the tower, man.
Katie,
Yeah,
check your
it's always
WhatsApp.
a lot of fun. I love
Message
PvP. I
you.
love PvP. I love Siege. It's always a lot of fun.
Katie, read WhatsApp. I'm trying to message you about things in the game. Pay attention.
I think you just got over like a mini panic attack.
Yeah, she probably did.
I feel bad, but I know that it's all in love. So I'm still scared. Katie, take an extra few weeks for vacation, please. And we somehow have to convince Chris to play. Like Chris, you should play full time.
Uh, man, there's no. It's I'm
No.
way too competitive. I'd be one of those people that'd be buying like everything, like every day. I just couldn't. I can't. Not when Katie's spending as much as she does too. We can't both spend that much and live like a good life.
Touche, but it would be fun. Okay, at a minimum, would you be willing to stop by either Discord or get an alt to chat with more?
I mean, I'd always stop by and chat with you guys. I don't mind that whatsoever. And I feel like I'm not a bad player. I'm pretty good. I'm still pretty well versed in pretty much everything in the game. So it's always nice to have another person to bounce ideas off of.
And absolutely. And from my understanding, actually, with both of you guys here, and also hello to Crazy King Jay. I'm glad that you're I'm glad that you're here, man. Taint is a siege monster right now to like a level I cannot comprehend. It's server clearing level, and also
I've been beating the brakes off of people.
oh my god, I saw that in 60 days in. Somebody said breaks. Uh, but in Chris from the history that I understand with Chris is a really good sieger as well.
Yeah, yeah. I used to siege all the time. Everyone that knew me from before in our last round would always say that when I played versus when Katie played, and no offense, Katie, I was definitely always the best sieger.
It is pretty amazing to watch you guys. And bro just says hello OGC, how are you? And who is there with us today? So we actually have two awesome people. We have Taint, and we also have Chris. who I don't think if people played with Chris, they know who Chris is. If people did not play with Chris, I guess the best label to give him is KDG's husband. That is how he is known. But he's an awesome dude, and we just if you're later just tuning in, we kind of just pranked KDG a little bit, a tiny bit.
It was a pretty good one. I bet you if she was shaking, she was definitely rattled for a minute there.
I'm really scared to what she comes back. I'm not going to lie. And also for the siege stuff, before I get too sidetracked. So I asked Shane for his siege formation, and the reason why I asked you it for it, Tane, was for Chris, because he went to Human to test out the sieging, and I'm pretty sure he likes your formation.
Well, that is
Yeah,
great.
I attacked the guy. He was Lich, same core as me. I think he was a little bit higher. But when I attacked him, it took me so long to set it up. The guy had switched to human, and like all of his level 18 Lich troops still deployed, and I killed them all. So, I mean, I bet you he's really mad, probably salty. That's like my in-game name, why so salty? But it's really solid, well built. It looks really good.
And Tane, did you come up with that through like trial and error, or just it made sense for you, or how do you come up with those?
I got that formation from my friend Yin, who's Yinchu, who's like the leader of Dora. He sent that to me from one of the other players in, I think, Battle House, who was sieging down Papa and sending him to Capital. So he sent it to me, and then I started capping all the whales on 117 with it.
That's crazy. Y'all are on a different level.
Courtesy of my friends at Dora.
Y'all are on a much different level than I. I'm still at 161 in the void.
I finished 180 a month ago.
I need to do it. So Katie said, you guys, I might have to cap both of you for this little prank with like that unimpressed, flat-looking emoji face.
Well, Katie, I'm in the capital right now and have been for a week, so
She can try.
It's hard to cap someone who's already capped. You know what I'm saying?
And I've been in the capital almost every single day, so I'm there currently. So, haha, a wonderful trip might beat you to me. Geez, that's pretty intense, Taint. So, bro said, hey, here's a question. Serpentine Pendant is useful for Ophidius, or it's okay?
Useful.
Is that the one for the faster snakes?
Plus one to her last skill.
Okay, then yes, I would go with that one, and I think that's what I do go with.
Yeah. And by the way, like, me sieging these giant whales was not an automatic, like, I did great the first time. It was trial and error as far as, like, making sure I lined up my heroes correctly and, like, used the right skill order. And then it still didn't go great every time, because if my dragon died early or, like, key heroes got killed early, I got wiped quite a few times. Like, it's not always, rainbows and sunshine. Like, I've been wiped a few times.
Yeah, it happens to everyone. So sometimes we'll get the wins. Sometimes we don't get the wins. But if you're,
although I will say, this morning, right before the power event, I caught a bunch of them not paying attention, and I capped like 3 cities and sent probably like 15 of them to Capital in like half an hour because they were all not paying attention and had like reset their stuff for the power event. It was glorious.
That's insane.
Savage.
I absolutely. And bro said this is for Ophidia movement or attack speed. I think that's
snake
still with
skill
the
cooldown. Snake skills. It's the cooldown on how often you can deploy a snake.
All right, so check this out. Where is the? Oh, there we go. All right, so for the live stream. Let's see here. We will pull over the Discord stuff so we can actually see the Discord on the screen. So this is the OGC community Discord. Got to get those plugs out there. On the Discord, on the left-hand side, there's a tab that says items and artifacts. So we can go in and we don't even have to be able to spell this item right, but we'll do the best spelling it that we can. And it's the Serpentine.
For the void items, I have all of the new void items for 161 through 180. Perfect. If you want them, I can send them to you later.
Yes, please. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I have them all, so I'll send them to you.
So we put in Serpentine and the Serpentine Ring. Okay, so actually the Serpentine... Oh, it's Serpentine Pendant.
Yeah, it's a pendant.
Oh, actually this one is not popping up. So let's see if it's in here. Star Moon Pendant. Serpentine... Oh, that's Serpentine Ring. Curse... Oh, okay, so the Serpentine thing is not quite
That's
in
the
the
dragon
Discord
one.
yet.
Seraphic Ring, that's the range bonus.
Yes, I'm like 99% sure that it is the cooldown one. Very good
Yeah,
item.
it's
I would
the,
put
it's
it
the
on.
one with like it looks like a purple heart with like a snake eye in the middle.
Yes, exactly. If that's the case, then I would have that.
I don't have them down by memory, so I don't know which one's which. Don't ask me.
I know this game like the back of my hand. That's exactly what it is.
A wee bit
I
of
played
time.
a few void stages though too. I got I don't know, probably like 6 or 7 perfected since Katie's been gone.
Nice.
That's huge. Did you do any as Rockin'?
No, only human or dwarf is what I've been able to do them all so far as.
Honestly, I think so. Like I did mixed race up until like 168 or 169, and then from that point forward, I think I did dwarf all the way to the end.
Yeah, I think I'm on 172. It's like a bunch of lich ones, and you have to win in a certain amount of time or cast no abilities.
Oh yeah, so if the cast no abilities, I used Lich for those ones. Those ones were Lich. It's cast no abilities. I just dropped skeletons and the blue warlocks to make stuff blow up. Besides the one sylph level, there's a sylph level for cast no abilities or a time limit, and then I used the pink ones for the extra magic damage against like magical units or whatever,
Oh yeah.
and for the rooting, and it was super easy. Honestly, I think the hardest stages were like 161 to like 167. Those are like the hardest ones. After that, it's so much easier.
Yeah, they none of them seem that bad. I even did 2 yesterday. One without the dragon pretty easily. It only took me like 2 tries, so nothing crazy.
The hardest ones are the early stages for the no casualties. Like there's one level with a bunch of lich skeletons and spiders. That's a no casualty level. That one is legit hard. That one was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I don't know if I had to do that one. That one might have already been done for me.
Yeah,
So I
that
looked
one,
out.
Yeah, that stuff is I need to stop being so lazy with the void. It's really, really bad right now. For like my motivation with the void. I just need to set it up before I go to sleep, wake up and go into the void and just do it when I get home.
dude, I did Void all the way to 180 before Hero Mastery came out. You should be able to do it with Hero Mastery.
Yeah, and I think I could. I just didn't want to change race, so I've been putting it off.
I did it at level 48 all the way through. Like, you can definitely get there.
Okay, I'll check it out. I know I can get through a bunch of them. It's just I'm really lazy with the void, and I know I should do it for the void videos and everything else, but I need to get the
You should do it because you get the extra Void coins to buy more Dragon Glass, so you can upgrade more dragons. That's the biggest thing.
oof.
You can
Dragons.
just borrow my crossbows too.
What'd you say?
Oh my
I said
god.
you could just borrow my crossbows too.
Yeah, I'll just borrow your crossbow. It'll be fine.
It's good to have a strong Grokken player in your house.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good to have a strong Sylph alt, man. Those mana worms now are nuts. They just blow stuff up when they go off at 1 minute.
Yeah, they do. It's such a big buff, but between the weakening armor and at 60 seconds to get 100% attack speed and 100% damage for all your stuff, that's ridiculous.
It's so strong. It's so strong.
Yeah, with that too, I think there's like I don't know if it's a glitch or a bug in the when you look at the damage when you hit a siege with that new mana worm. It just like I hit that guy the other day and did like 14 million wall damage, but then my troops only did like 5 million, and the damage, you know what it said they actually dealt. It said they only did like 5 million.
Jeez.
I don't think it calculates the troop damage and the wall damage as like the same kind of damage. It's very misleading. Like it's hard to factor in like the troop and the wall together.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like before, because I did some sieges dwarf, and it's like every sniper would be doing 1 million damage, and then you know when you did 15 million damage, it made sense. But when I did the attack as human with your formation, it was just Nora and the 2 packs of archers both did like 1 million plus, but then I somehow did 14 million wall damage.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, because if you scroll down, like all of the other heroes and the swords and stuff, they deal decent damage. It's just not like at the top of the chart. Like it adds up. Because I thought the same thing. Like because I sieged one of the whales and they had like 30-something million wall damage. And I did 22 in a single hit.
Do you guys want to see something really disgusting?
What?
All right, so this I don't want to show it because this video is coming out on what's today, Monday. Tomorrow we have a video going over the Rufio, Lake Team setup for Rufio, which is it's very common part of the meta, but we're going to break that down so that everyone can kind of understand that. And then on Wednesday we have a I'm assuming it's a world record, but a world record video. I'll show you guys the thumbnail of it. Hopefully this is the right picture that's loading and not something that's just totally horrible. And let me see if I can get that to go up on the right spot. So this is going to be the thumbnail for Wednesday's video, and it is a picture of Super Bob doing 57 million wall damage. So we'll go over his exact setup for this, and this is not practical, obviously, because there's no walls like this besides the Emperor. And now that I put this out there, there's going to be people that are going to go out and outdo this if it hasn't already. But regardless, it's pretty disgusting. 57 million wall damage in one attack.
I can zero the Emperor's wall in one hit.
Jeez.
Yeah, but you're also a whale.
Yeah, I was like 57 million is nothing. Like I can zero the Emperor and have time left over.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So I think Super Bob was getting, I forget if it was 3.4 million per sniper pack, and he had 10 sniper packs plus the heroes and stuff. I forget what it was, but it was it's pretty cool. We'll go over his entire setup for Super Bob as like a player and everything. Nestor, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your time on the channel. It's a pretty good channel where we're just kind of counting down for the end of maintenance now. But if you need any help in the game as far as like how to increase your gold cap, how to train the dragon, whatever it is about the game, I'm 100% sure that there is a video on it or 5 on this channel. So I hope you enjoy your stay on the channel. Check out the community tab if you want to join the in-game community chats or anything like that. We have some really helpful people. It's not just me. We have an awesome community here. So for Super Bob, he is able to like the group raid runs that I did, like in the video where I put the webcam in my mouth so you could actually see my fingers do everything. It's super uncomfortable, by the way, but for those types of things, those were Super Bob's formations. Like when he sits down and comes up with the formations, he's actually pretty amazing at it. So it's his formation. I'm pretty sure he maxed out what his account is capable of doing as far as like a dwarf account. I don't know. Lich might be able to do a little bit more, but as far as dwarf, for somebody that's I think I'm higher core than him, so 57 million wall damage is unreal. It makes total sense why they need to buff garrisons and nerf snipers to the ground. Oh wait, no, Taint's using archers. They need to nerf archers to the ground. Oh,
My
yeah.
heroes are doing most of the damage.
And Hezron, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope that you enjoy the channel as well. Feel free to search through it. There is literally so many tutorial type of videos. Every event in the game is covered with the tutorial. Some events I'll show you the best way to do it at that point in time. Voids, most of the voids up until 161 are done once they start getting harder. There's a bunch of good stuff on the channel, but thank you so much for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm just getting Taint's message now on Facebook. He said Katie's going to flip. Better late than never.
Yeah, better late than never.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
but
So you said you're going to show a thumbnail or a clip of Rufio or something?
Oh, so tomorrow, I show off one of your PvP replays, the one where I'll just pull up the thumbnail. That way you can see.
I don't remember what you're talking about. That's why I'm confused.
I think I mentioned it because I was going to share your setup in replay, and you're like, I really don't care to do whatever, and so I did.
Yeah, I don't care what you do with my stuff. Anything I give to you or show to you, you can use for whatever. I don't care.
I just need to. Oh, maybe it starts with an R. Oh,
Want the
here it
portrait
is.
prop.
Hopefully this is the right image and not something totally horrible. So this is going to be the video for tomorrow. Make sure you guys can see it. I need to resize it a little bit. Sorry. Sometimes it's a little bit too big. Not all of us had that problem.
Tyrion's asking where Dupe is. Dupe's asleep. She has to work early tomorrow. Yeah, honestly, I think Rufio needs a nerf.
Yeah. So in this thumbnail, we can see. Oh, I think Taint was right. I thought it was. I thought his Nora did 280 and his Rufio did 290, and Taint told me his Rufio did 230. He's actually right. I'm wrong. We can
But
see.
still, Rufio doing that much damage is stupid.
Yeah, the text kind of covers things up. But Rufio did 230 million damage, and in the live stream from last week, Taint walked us through the exact setup, and then I tried to paraphrase it and show it, but just to do it justice, I did a video specifically all about that. So tune in tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, and we'll go over that in depth along with how Taint used it in a PvP. With like his real-time PvP perspective. So we'll cover all that tomorrow, but we have some really cool stuff coming up this week. I am really excited.
Yeah, I think the hero mastery combined with Rufio and like the prisms and stuff, like even more so than Nora was, I think Rufio is a problem that probably needs to be addressed by Lilith. Because unlike Nora, you can control where Rufio jumps and where he spins and the direction he spins in. So it's not randomized. You can control it, and he basically renders ranged units 100% useless. Like, he completely kills them all, kills ranged heroes. Like, it's so good that it's too good. And I'm not even like, I'm a whale, but I'm not like a super whale. And when I fight the super whales and they leap in with their Rufio, it just completely blows away my entire back line. It'll even kill my dragon sometimes. Like, it's broken.
That's pretty insane. And as a side question, Taint, for your PvP, I sent your formation to Chris as well. But how is the human for PvP? Did you get to try it out in the tower? I saw a couple of the replays, but how is it to play comparable to how you perform as a dwarf?
So I played against 3 players in tower, and I had a serious core advantage. So it wasn't a very good test. I think, again, like I said before, with dwarf, my matchup against Lich is good always. My matchup against Sylph is rocky at best. Like, I think against a strong Sylph as human, I'm probably going to struggle unless I get a good like matchup where my power Like if we're inverted, I'm good. Same thing with dwarf against a strong dwarf player as human. As long as I'm inverted and my swords are in front of their power side, I can probably win. But I struggled against a like 7.5k player where their power side lined up on my power side. It was very hard to control their snipers and not get blown out on that side. Like it was a struggle. I won because of my core power difference. Like I think human is good, but human is very dependent on formation lineup more so than I think any other like meta race right now. Like human, if you line up your stall side on their power side, you're probably going to win like 90-95% of the time. If you line up power to power against dwarf or sylph, you're probably getting blown out.
Interesting. So you kind of have to know what your opponent's tendencies are, so that you can try your best with like the rolling the dice of the inverted versus power.
Yeah, because like the 7.5 I fought, like he's a good player. Like nothing. Like I had a core power advantage, but he's also a skilled player. Like I know him. He's in the battle house, and he was also in the house I was with when I first started playing. It was a Chinese house back on 1240 or whatever. He's a good player, but like I won because of my like research difference, like core and stuff. But had he been similar core power, he would have blown me out because I lost on the power side, but I managed to snipe his dragon with my Ophidia. I tagged his dragon, and my Ophidia killed his dragon, and I was able to stall out and revive my swords to hold off on his power side, and hold him back long enough for my snakes to pick off all its snipers.
That's huge. That's huge. And Hezron asked, he said, "What really, man? Why does my Rufio struggle?" And they'll need to watch the video later. So when it comes to the video for tomorrow, and I highlighted in the video as well, it for Rufio to do crazy damage, you have to be at least castle level 40 to have the hero masteries, like what Taint was talking about. The Rufio is good. Even without hero mastery, he's very good. But for him to go from being like good and mostly there for crowd control to being like absolutely amazing, you need the hero masteries, which requires castle level 40, and you need a 5-star Leo's Pride. So if you're towards the beginning of your journey on Art of Conquest, some of the things might not match up. So for the sake of examples, like Tane in all reality, although he talks about super wells and him being like a regular well, he is like a top 50 player in the world, and that it might be higher than that. But for the sake of everything, like out of the hundreds of thousands of people or whatever that downloaded the game, he's like top 50. So he's a very small percent of the players. So what he's capable of doing is not something that somebody that's like, say, castle level 20 is going to be able to duplicate. But the importance of seeing different sides of things, such as like what are the stronger players doing versus like what am I doing, is because it is the concepts behind them. So like what's the idea behind it, and eventually you will get higher as far as levels. But if we're lower level, we can still use Rufio to disable and still do decent damage against ranged units. It just might not have the same level of effectiveness. So with some of this, we kind of have to take it with a grain of salt, because playing the game at castle level 20 right now is totally different than how I played the game when I was castle level 20. Like that was 1,000 days ago. So it is a very long time ago. And even the difference between somebody that's 2 million core power versus somebody that's 6 million core power is literally a totally different game. Like where you put your artifacts, how your formations look, like are you frontlining heroes or is it just solid troop walls in the front? Like the game looks totally different from depending on where you are at and where your opponents around your same level are at as well. It changes. So to take it with a grain of salt.
But no matter what level of play you're at, for Rufio, you need Leo's Pride and a Wave Power Prism. As soon as you can get those two things, you're golden. Because
Yeah.
like the hero mastery just reduces the cooldown of his blade storm, which is good, but like you don't have to have that. Like his leaping in and blowing up ranged units is still possible with just the prism and the artifact.
Yes. Revenge showed up. He said, "I'm super late. What did I miss?" Also, hello everyone. So Patrick Doherty filled Revenge in and said that he missed Katie getting pranked. Um,
Yes, he did.
oh man, I don't know if Chris is here, but I feel bad for Chris.
Oh, he's gonna get beat.
Yeah,
I'm still here. I'm just driving, so kind of listening.
yeah. It's going to be. Chris has a very comfortable. Actually, wait, I take that back. A very uncomfortable couch. So I have a feeling he'll be on a really uncomfortable couch for a long time as far as punishment.
Yeah. Good thing she's not back for a week, so I can still enjoy the bed.
Bro, you're gonna be sleeping outside. You're talking about couch.
Oh my
You
god.
give me a.
So bro has to go. He wishes everyone a good night. And bro, it was nice to see you. I'm sorry I don't know how to pronounce the first half of your name, but it's always nice to see you. Revenge said that he will have to rewatch later. It's right towards the beginning. Honestly, it's pretty awesome. I'm so happy that Chris was a willing participant.
It was Chris' idea. Willing participant, my butt.
100% idea. Thanks for helping me out with it, though. It made it that much better.
Yes, I don't know if I should take any credit because Katie's going to hurt me too, man.
She'll probably delete you out of her friends group and everything.
No, I'd cry. I'd cry for that. Well, not like actual tears because I don't think we're allowed to show weakness, so it would hurt the feels.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Geez, I can't do this name either. August said, I didn't hear Chan or Dina saying anything. Yes, they were really really good. So Channy's here. She just said good day, and I think Adina went to bed. She just wanted to make sure that Katie was
Adina
okay.
went to bed.
I
She went to
can't
bed like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. So as far as the update that's coming out, this is going to be a pretty massive update.
Yeah, talk about that.
So let me pull that up real quick. There's a lot that's happening. It's a massive update. There's the whole game is pretty much going to change overnight. So I'm going to pull up the update, and it looks like here we go.
Is it the taint nerf?
This one?
Is it the taint nerf for the walls because of me?
No. So there are two things going on in this update. The first is auto battle. So commanders with stronghold level 10 or higher can get this feature. Also, they did not mention it here, but you need lifetime Patreon. It's a $15 purchase, and I highly recommend if you play this game for more than 30 days, you will get your money back through in-game currency. So it is a really good purchase if you're planning on playing this game for any period of time. So there's a new added auto battle button that can be tapped in the combat interface. This is applicable for any battle that can be sped up 3 times or retried. When auto battle feature is being used, you cannot manually trigger any abilities. However, you can tap the auto battle button again to battle normally. And the other thing they're doing is they're fixing issues where it was difficult to select battle units that were located on the lower right-hand corner in the deployment interface when you challenge in the pinnacle floors. That is the entire update.
Wow.
That's lame.
Huge stuff.
So pretty much the game as we know it is changing overnight. Races and metas, everything is going to be like flipped on its head. I'm just kidding. Pretty much they're adding in a quality of life feature for people with the 3x battle. So say you're doing dragon raids and you're tired of hitting spray and pray on your jacks, if you even do that. This is just going to pretty much shave a couple more seconds off of your dragon raids without you pushing any buttons. I honestly, it's going to be nice. I don't think it's anything huge. And for like the world battles with the speed up stuff, hopefully you have some control and you're not just wasting energy or mana doing like clearing out simple things in the world. The other thing that they are doing in this patch, they put in an announcement in game, is they're actually going to be updating the chat system. So I'll share with you guys. I'm just gonna get rid of that thing because it doesn't really matter, but I'll share with you guys what I did to handle my lag. So after the updates, I will get really bad lag, especially when they do the chat stuff. I don't know why. Anytime that I go to move, I'll get that spinny black wheel thing for Apple products, or I don't know if Android looks the same, but I'll get that spinny wheel thing, and I can't do anything without that spinning wheel thing popping up, and even moving on the map, I get that. So I will do the following three things. I don't know which one it is or if it's a combination, so it just is what it is. The first is I will delete the chat cache. So if you go into your chats, up in the settings button, you can hit the setting, in the top left where you can add people. Wait, how do you delete the cache?
Settings inside of your chat. So chat, you can go to settings in the top right.
Gotcha.
No, not for that. Not individual chat, like the actual like chat menu settings.
Hold on, let me open this up again.
Say, don't ask me. I have no idea.
Huh.
I can't open my game right now, but it should be under like the plus sign for the faces. If it's not there, then it's under general setting menu.
Yeah, because I don't see it here. Usually it's over here on my normal account, or it's underneath the gear button where there's like a cache thing and
Go to general settings under your like profile, not the chat menu.
I don't see it here. I don't think this one has enough messages to have like the. Okay, that one's got 360.
General.
So it's got to be underneath here. All right, so that's friends.
I don't think you have enough messages for it to trigger because I know on mine I went under the two little wheels or whatever, the gear symbol.
Yeah, it always pops right up there.
And I cleared cache and I deleted a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so underneath the gear thing, there's going to be a thing called cache, and the first thing I'll do is I'll delete that.
You're missing settings under your chat. I think it's because you're on PTR.
Yeah. And I'm also on PC rather than my phone. I don't know if that makes a difference.
That might actually make a difference.
So the first thing is delete your cache. The second thing, and this is a two-parter, and we should do this anyways, make sure your account is linked to something. Doesn't matter if it's your Facebook, your game center, link your account. To link your account, you go into your account stuff, go under general, and then hit bind account. It's going to be on the top left. When you bind account, hit link and pick something to link it to. Does not matter. Well, I guess it does matter what it's linked to. Like, you want to make sure you have full access to it and nobody else has access. But make sure your account is linked. Do this regardless of anything when you go home or when you log into the game. Once your account is linked, what I will do is I will delete the cache memory from messages. Then I will delete the app altogether. I will re-download Art of Conquest. And before starting on Art of Conquest, I will unplug my router for, I think you're supposed to do 10 seconds. I'll leave it undone for like a minute. Then I'll go plug in the router again. From there, I'll go back into the game and I won't have the crazy lag and I won't have the spinny wheel of the load thing every time I click anywhere on the screen, and it will just go away and everything will go back to being lag free. So I don't know what portion of that works because I've tried each and every one of those individually, and it did not make a difference. When I did all three, for some reason, and knock on wood because it's a horrible experience, the lag goes away. So try one, try two, or just try all three. Delete the memory cache for the messages. Make sure your account is linked. Reinstall the game and reset your router. If you guys message support will come back and say that it has nothing to do with Art of Conquest and it's on your end as far as the internet stuff. It's a frustrating message to get back because it's just a frustrating situation to begin with. So try doing all of those things. So somebody said the router reset is probably what is helping. Yeah, I've tried all three options individually and it didn't help out. It's only when I did all three. So it hopefully for you guys it's just one of those things, but it is pretty wild. So when the servers do go back up, we will have the auto battle feature. The pinnacle deployment stuff, I guess we can move stuff around a little bit better, and we will not be able to get into the actual chat system right away. Oh geez, we got somebody saying hi. We will not be able to get into the chat system right away because they're going to be updating the chat system as a whole. So that is the entirety of the patch. If you guys are curious about so this person that messaged me is on the live stream. Yay! So if you guys are interested in anything to do with the anniversary stuff coming up, I think some of it might be coming out after the patch comes live, which will be in about 36 minutes, 35 minutes and change. Most of it, the vast majority, is going to be coming out on September 22nd. So that's going to be the big date for a lot of the anniversary stuff. What it includes, I do not know yet. I just know that I will be covering all of the events as it comes out and or before they come out. So stay tuned for the channel. Make sure you are subscribed if you aren't subscribed already. If you subscribe right now, you'll pop up on the screen, and it will be kind of cool. But so somebody said, I think it's Diego said, I had 1 year of chat cache and I had a lot of lag and did this a week ago and it worked. So I hope that that has to be a lot of memory that was eating up. So I'm glad that worked for you. August said, so the problem is on mine. Yes, try going through those three things. To clear your cache, link your account, re-download your account, and reset your router. Not just hit the reset button, but like a hard reset, like unplug it for like 10 seconds or longer. Do you ever run into lag, Taint?
Sometimes it's hit or miss. Like I've noticed in general though, like the game has been kind of sticky feeling. Like when I transition from screen to screen, or like when I'm trying to enter a city so I can siege the whales and send them to capital, like me clicking on their castle is like kind of laggy to load in and like put my formation in play.
Gotcha. And Chris, did you notice any lag? He's gone. Katie must have called him. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's probably beating them cheeks right now.
Oh my god. Could you imagine that phone call? That would be terrifying. Yeah, and I know what you mean by it feeling sticky. Because sometimes it feels slower, but I know it's not. I don't know how else to describe it. But let's see here. We also have somebody saying, thanks for all the info with Rufio and Wave. It was great seeing Taint destroy the world. Do you always open with Rufio jump?
Pretty much now. Yeah. I say now, like, it's probably, if you don't open with Rufio, you're probably going to lose.
And Revenge also said the only lag that he gets is when Rockin spams ale. That happens to me when I play Rockin. It makes the race pretty much unplayable for me because human error slows down ale usage as is. Add on any form of lag, and you just can't play the race as efficiently as possible. Like for Coliseum, the race is played as efficiently as possible as far as the ales because there is no lag, there is no human error when it comes to spamming ales. And Diego asked, can I ask if Azure works good in Lich race for you guys, tanky and frontline?
I mean, if you don't have an Onyx, sure.
Yeah, I think for Lich, personally, go with the Onyx if you can. But maybe this is just from a stall race perspective, but I think Cosmic Storms on that Onyx is going to be really important because Lich's whole point in fighting is going to be to slow down the fight and make it as long and stalled out as possible. So I think if that is the game plan, then if you have an Onyx, like for example, mine always had Fatal Blows instead of Cosmic Storm, and that I felt like really held me back because if I went up against another solid race and they had an Onyx with a Cosmic Storm, especially if it was an inverted fight, it put me at a really big disadvantage. So I think Onyx with a Cosmic Storm would be ideal for Lich, and I don't know if I would frontline a dragon for Lich in general. Are you seeing them frontline dragons still attained, or did they start moving them towards the back more?
Say again?
Do you still see a lot of frontline dragons for Lich, or are most of them moved to the back line now?
I think Lich is one of the most variable formations. I see some dragons in the middle. I see some dragons on the sides. I see some here or there in the front, kind of. I don't see too many dragons on the actual front line though, but I see them pretty close to the front.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would try out I'd try out frontlining it, but I'd also try out not frontlining it personally. And somebody else asked a question, and oh my gosh, the Ruby Dragon does so much damage. Gother asks, I'm new to the game and I was wondering if there is a best race or what is the strongest races. And Revenge said, Gother, earliest best to play as human or Lich because they're cheaper and can run through the void real fast. But as you get further into the game, you can swap to Dwarf or stay Lich. Revenge said by further, I mean castle level 35 plus. So I agree with Revenge, and Revenge is coming from a 100% free-to-play perspective as well, which is always nice to get. So I agree. The races to avoid, I would avoid Sylph altogether. Just forget about Sylph. I think Rocking can do pretty good in the Void up until, what is it, the 80s, until the last stages with the Tundra. I think Dwarf's definitely best then, before you pass into the 100s. But yeah, I would just stick with I'd go with humans because I really do think that for the beginning portion of the game, humans are decent, if not proficient at every aspect of the game. Liches as well, but for the speed portions of the Void, you're never going to beat them. So I think human overall for a starting race is a fantastic choice. Once you get up into the castle level 30s or so, I think Revenge is 100% right, and consider swapping to Lich and or Dwarf. I have a couple videos on things to possibly pitfalls to possibly avoid. So you don't make the same mistakes as a lot of other people. So, Taint, what is the biggest mistake that you made when you first started?
Using my rush on my building. I say it every time. Don't use rush on your building. It's bad.
Yeah, so as you're leveling up your oh my gosh, these warlocks just took my dragon right out. Oh, auto battle is available here. We can try an auto battle. Oh my gosh. As you play the game, you're going to get plenty of do I just click auto battle and it happens? Oh, okay, so I'm in auto battle now. This is kind of cool. So as you play the game, it's going to be really tempting to want to use your rush to speed up your castle levels. Don't do it. The research is going to take a lot more time. So try not to use your research for or your building rush for anything but research.
The only thing you should be using rush on is hero research. If you're doing anything other than that, you're wrong.
Yes. And that might be hard to understand as a new player, but just trust the process. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this stage. I'll try changing up a couple things. We also have Cute saying, "Yo, what's up, OGC? It's my first time catching a stream. Much love from Utah." Oh, nice to see you, man. I hope you enjoy. We also have Devin saying, "I'm playing human race. Which one best for human race? Might and stamina, or might, stamina, and command?" So I think I mean, if I had to pick between the two, I would go with might, stamina, and command, because there's 3 stats as opposed to 2, but that might be really hard to get. Like I think you'd have better luck trying to get magic, stamina, and command instead of might, stamina, command. I don't know. I'm just gonna pass this one over to Tane for humans and stats.
Wait, what was the question? I'm multitasking right now.
So somebody asked they're playing the human race, and they want to know what to focus on for stats. They're saying might and stamina, or might, stamina, and command.
Might and command should be your 2 main.
Oh, okay. So you're giving up magic and stamina?
So for a human, yeah, like it's hard for me to say because like I'm so far in the game. Like I have maxed out gear. I got crazy high research. I got crazy high hero mastery. I'm trying to win all 4 stats most of the time. So like, as a new player, I think it's easier. Like might's easier to win in the early stages because so much of the gear has high might stats. Command might be a little hard to swing in the early stages because you don't have the right blueprints yet. So I think might and stamina might be easier to pull off as you're a beginner.
Gotcha. So might and stamina, and I'm just gonna agree with Taint. So the Warhorn from Avalon, make sure you have that on your archers. That the opening first few seconds of your archers, if they go unchecked as far as CC, and they're able to just start off the fight with Warhorn, they're going to lay waste to whatever's in front of them. Gother said, "Alright, time to binge and watch your channel." Oh, jeez. Hopefully you find some good stuff on there. It's not bad at all. There is some really good stuff. There's some stuff that's off topic a little bit, but there's a lot of information that's out there that you can utilize if that's what you're looking for. Oh, okay, Dragon's doing a little bit better now. Sometimes maybe we just have to level them up, you know? Level up the dragons. Although that's a lot of warlocks.
For new players, of all the things you can buy in the Void, buy Dragonglass.
Yeah. Dragonglass is huge. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this without another ooh, actually, you know what? Maybe I can level up heroes. Haha. Alright, Avril. Do not fail me. We'll just bring her up to level 20. Kia said, you guys keep mentioning early game players. Just to clarify, what defines early, mid, and late in this game? So, personally, if someone's just starting out, anything prior to like castle level 30, prior to castle level 35, I would consider that early game. I would consider mid game now. Anywhere from castle level 30, 35 up to castle level 45. And for right now, I would call anything above 45 late game. And then you have players that have already like hit that point, and I just put them in like end game. Like they're at the end of the game as far as like content and stuff like that. They're just on their own level. But please keep in mind that all of that stuff, like if someone's watching this, say 5 years from now, then keep in mind that all of this changes as there's new updates. Like it used to be like late game or end game was at castle level 45, then they added on more castle levels. So I think it's safe to say early game is anywhere from 1 to 30 to 35. Mid would be like 30, 35 up to 45. And late game is really like... I'd almost put late game in those people that are like riding that curve. So people that would currently today be castle level 48. I would consider that like late game. It's pretty tough to describe, but depending on what point in the game people are at, different things are going to work for them. Sona is here, so hello Sona. I tried to do your name correctly. By the way, Sona, I don't know if you saw it in the chat, dude. You are a beast and you're in great physical shape. I am proud of your workout game, man. And Gother said, "What are the best heroes to get early on?" I think first one should be Bazrix from the hero chest. If you purchase a hero, the only hero to purchase early on or at all should be Jax for $9.99. Your first hero purchase, and I think I can pull it up in here. So if we look at, I don't know where to buy these. It's been a while. Aha, so here we go. You can get Jax under the sets, and he is $9.99. You cannot get him any other way other than with real life money. So if you're going to purchase anything for money, I would do Jax for obvious reasons. Every other hero you can get in-game for free by going up into the shops and going under chests, and you spend the coins and you can get them. It will take you time, but this is a long-term game. So I bought most of the heroes, which is $50 to $100 a whack, and I mean there's 25 or 30 heroes out there. You can do up the math real quick. It's not pretty once you get into that habit. So I would save up your points and get the heroes for free. The first one I would get is Bazrix out of the hero chest. I think Bazrix is huge. After Bazrix, I almost would go with something like Cleo, just because early on in the game she's going to carry you quite a bit through all of her crowd control. It's tough to say, and there are different heroes that really benefit different races, so that's also a factor. But I think hands down first one Bazrix. Cute said you can beat it by putting the mage that freezes further back. If you give her more time to put more abilities, she might be able to CC more. I will try that out, Cute. Mr. Purplehead said, hello, OGC. I miss you, Mr. Purplehead. Riley said, hey, OGC, are you making a new account? I just kind of putter around on this one a little bit during these times. Gother said, should you spend Lunari on the chest? No. Only spend the Lunari on the Lucky Wheel, which is out right now. And the number one priority should be the Prisms, the Lucky Dice event. It comes out next week, where you can get different shards and prism stuff. If you're going to spend anything, then save up 23,000 Lunari. Do the Lucky Board event. It comes once a month. It's the second Friday of the month. It's the prism stuff. So do that one for 23,000 Lunari. Do 125 spins. You'll get a chest where you can pick out a true ruby or a true stone and get a true ruby. That will be a massive power up for your account, and you'll throw that on Nora. Just search Nora True Ruby OGC. It will pop up with full explanations on it. You'll also see how frustrated I get trying to get it. We also have Alejandro saying, "Hi OGC, love your videos regarding Siege and farming honor. As a human, use Mana Worm or spend the time and resources in Siege research. Which is better?" If you're brand new in the game or you're at those early levels, the Siege stuff might be slightly better.
No, never.
Really?
Never waste any research on siege units. They're terrible. They're garbage. You'll do more damage with heroes and your troops. Do not invest any research time into siege units. They are obsolete and unusable, period.
What he said. Don't listen to me on that one. Go with the Mana Worm and go with archers. Hart said, nice. Revenge said, you're better off farming honor as dwarf. Okay, and Revenge is talking about the dice fen and everything. Sona said, you got the name right. Oh my god, I'm happy about that. And Sona got 5 hours sleep, going to re-chat afterwards, but thank you. Has been a good period now, breaking 5 million this week. Congratulations. I'm excited for your growth in the game. Ahmad said, you're right, but after that, look for heroes that help your race. Yes. So if you're going hardcore with a dwarf, then you might want to consider getting Gafgar after you get Bazrix or Cleo. Things like that. If you're human, go for stuff like possibly a Yip after you get those starting heroes, and also Elena will be mandatory for everybody at some point in time. So there's nothing wrong with getting her sooner rather than later. That would not be my first one to get, but you will need Elena at some point in time. And 177 says Cizeo is amazing. Yes. Tank got Cizeo working pretty well. I can't get Cizeo working as well, but I'm also not investing heavily into him.
It's hit or miss. Some matches he's great, some matches he's trash. He's not a staple hero, I'll say that much.
Okay. Because I thought you were getting like around 70 million damage relatively consistently on him.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was like meaningful damage, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
was it really doing a lot?
Yeah, because I wonder if I can actually get a replay here. Okay, I can. So I'll show you this while we have the time together. If we go under the assassin, I'm sorry for people that have seen this before, but this is not a good example. I want to see if I can get. All right, that's all retreats. So I guess we're just going to go with a random one. So if we look at this replay under damage, we can see that where's his heroes? Jeez, his heroes and his dragon. His dragon did like no damage. All right, so these are not going to necessarily be the best examples out there. PvP replay would be a much better example, but we can see like this pack of snipers up here did 100 million damage. If there's things out there such as Affliction at 109 or higher for the Undying Army from the Dragon and things along those lines, if that unit is dead and it's just waiting on those timers and the snipers get like headshot after headshot after headshot on that unit, then the sniper, all that the damage stuff records is the damage dealt from that unit and or hero before that damage is reduced by anything. So it doesn't matter if that damage was reduced by 99% because it's a mage dragon set and they get 99% damage mitigation. The full damage is going to show up under the statistics. Also, if that unit is like dead from the Affliction Undying Army and it's just waiting to like finish and expire and drop out, that extra damage that's going on, it will be shown here. So there's a difference between like meaningful damage damage dealt and like how much damage was actually taken. So I wonder if we can get it here. Yeah, so for example here, we can see that the Shroom Lords received 1.6 billion damage. But if we look at these Shroom Lords, which are down here, these Shroom Lords, they have 75,000 health. So a pack of 6 of those, we're talking they have like 35,000 health, and they received 1.6 billion damage. None of that makes sense. So that's just how much damage they took. 100% damage before any mitigation, even if they were already dead. That's just straight up damage that they took. So sometimes under the statistics, you can get some ridiculous looking numbers. Like my trees, I've gotten them to tank like 6 billion damage. They do not have 6 billion health. They have 13 million. So it's a... When we look at the statistics for a fight, we have to understand what goes into the statistics as well. But anyways, I'm getting really sidetracked on something I think is cool, but most people probably won't. Ahmad said Cleo is not an important hero. And Patty said, can't you look at tower replays? Ooh, I totally forgot about the tower. I don't think I have access to the tower here. I don't see it in the castle.
Yeah, you probably can't. Yeah, you're probably not high enough level. I think you'd be level 20.
Do you? I feel like I had it on my other one at lower levels.
What level are you right now?
11.
Yeah, somewhere between 15 and 20, I think, and then you get access to the tower.
Interesting. All right. That makes sense.
I could be wrong, but I know on my alts they had access, but all my alts were over level 30, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
So I think 20 is like the magic number. You have a dragon already, right? Or is that 15?
No, I got a dragon. I think dragon is level 10 that you got the dragon. Okay. Domino said it's level 20 for dual tower, so unfortunately I cannot show the dual tower replays on this. Oh man, that's a really good idea. So maybe I'll log into this every day. That way during the maintenance stuff, we can go through the test realm dual tower stuff. That's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, you can watch me get smoked in tower.
You're not on the test realm though.
Tower shows all realms.
Does it? Because here, even like the championship, it has for
tower replays are randomized. It'll show you random tower replays because I watch replays of people who are definitely not in my server.
Interesting. All right. So there is the championship here. So, whoa, this actually looks pretty wild. Okay, so this is the new layout for the championships, seating of 128 for fall 2020. This is PTR server, so this is not the main server. Like here, the 5th highest house is 30 million core power. So this is definitely not the regular server Clash face off. Like I think right now we're at like 130 million. So if we look at it now, dual tower goes all the way down to 128. So it's the top 128 games. Top 128 teams. As far as core power selected to participate in the first round of Clash of Fate Championships. And Galther is asking, what are dual towers? Once you are level 20, you will find it. It is hard to explain, but just trust me, Galther, keep playing, and once you hit cast level 20, you'll love it. You'll pretty much get to do PvP with people without worrying about losses of your troops. So what they'll do is they'll break everybody up into different groups. It looks like there's how many groups are here? Did you look through all this stuff already, Taint?
Nope.
All right, so it goes through 32 groups, 4 people in each group. That makes sense. So nobody on the normal servers will get buys. Here they'll actually get buys because there's not enough houses trying. And what will happen for the Clash of Fate Championship is there'll be four teams per group. Only 2 groups can leave. So if you win all 3 matches, you'll be put into 3 matches. Every house will get into 3 matches, and your goal is to win all 3 matches. If you win all 3 matches, you automatically get out of the group stage. If you win 2 matches, depending on the other outcomes, you should be able to get out. Once you leave the group stages, it's going to be a process of elimination. So it's going to be like round robin with elimination. Once you lose, you're out. Now, there are a couple benefits to being in the Clash of Fate Championship, even if you lose. So for the Clash of Fate Championships, if you lose, you will... oh, okay, this actually breaks it down. If you lose for the regular season, it's still considered a win. So it's worth it to do, even if you don't think that you're going to win. So it's a cool event. I'm super happy that they extended for the 128 houses. Although I was looking at the core power differences between some, and it can get a little tough for the people at like 100 plus as far as the seating. But I think it's all about teamwork. Oh, people are actually sharing dragons. What is this? Oh, okay. That's the highest power in all servers. So for this house, it looks like their highest is 5.5 million core power. It is the it's almost 5.6 million as far as all the servers. So that's actually pretty high for the PTR. And we have... Ahmad said, I want to ask you something. Which is better, working in Might and Stamina, Mage Command? I mean, which 2 and make them max, or give heroes which one they better with them as max? Ahmad, I don't quite understand the question. I don't know if the translator might mess it up a little bit. Okay, working in Might, Magic, Stamina, Command, choose 2 and make them max, or give heroes. Okay, so I think I understand Ahmad's question. He wants to know, should he focus on 2 PvP stats overall, or should he just give heroes gear which the stats benefit them? So like load Jax up on Might and Stamina, load Elena and Avalon up on Command, or should he try to focus on 2 specific stats to try and win overall? Ahmad, I think that's your question from reading it. If I'm way off, please just let me know. But yes, so if that's what you're talking about, then yes, pick 2 stats and work on 2 stats and try and maximize those. As far as what stats to maximize, it's going to depend on what your play style is and what race you are. So I personally always like to try and win Stamina. It's me. I don't know why. I just like Stamina regardless of whatever race I am. If you're going Dwarf, I would consider going Might and Command. Taint said earlier for humans, he likes Might and Command as well. I think for Lich, your biggest thing is going to be winning Magic. Beyond that, Command's probably good, because Magic and Command will make the Warlocks go a little bit faster. Otherwise, Magic and Stamina shouldn't be super hard for them to win going up against a non-Lich, because everyone else is going to be focused on Might and Command. Rockin', I have no idea, to be honest. In Sylph, personally, I like It's an older build, but I like the magic, might, and stamina, and then usually I'll win at least 2 of those, sometimes all 3. If I win all 3, I'm probably going to win the fight anyways, but I'll usually end up getting magic and stamina, which I'm fine with. Tane, what's your thoughts about on what races should focus on different stats? Wait, Mikey, what is it with another hour for maintenance? Let's see if I can get this pulled up. Oh my gosh, they added in another hour for maintenance. Oh, so Tane dipped out. No wonder he's not responding to me. I was like, asking him a question. So it looks like maintenance is going to be extended for another hour, which is pretty wild. That is pretty intense. So Ahmad said, I am human race. I will try with stamina and command. All right, yeah, try that out. I wonder why it's extended for another hour. The maintenance or the patch didn't look super huge. Who knows? Maybe they added in more stuff for the chat. So Katie said, "Do you see that? Oh my god." So Katie said, "Sorry, I stole Chris away from the chat with my phone call. I hope Chris is okay. Katie, I hope that you're okay too. I would say I'm happy that you don't have my phone number, but you do have my phone number, so we really like you, Katie. Thank you for being a good sport. Katie's the true MVP." So Moon said that they were updating the chat, so they probably needed a little bit of extra time for it. Oh my gosh. So OGC girl said, love you, Katie. Aw. Katie has a lot of love. She has a lot of good supporters out there. So I'm very, very happy about that. So Kate said, well, I finally calmed down, but you guys got me good. I am so happy, Katie. I think it was, it must have been Saturday night. I spent Saturday night with your husband, and it was a fantastic night. It was a really, really fun night. So thank you for letting us. Mikey said, I don't know, but I have to go to bed. Victor says, hi, OGC. Yes, I have to take a quick break for my voice, but I think I'll put on a quick little video for you guys. That way there's something going while I take a quick break, grab some water, and all of that fun stuff. So let me see if I can find something good for us to all kind of enjoy together. Yes, the actual 1 hour of the actual 1 hour thing throws me off pretty bad. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You guys know what video we can watch together? Katie said, "Me too. I have to go to bed. But if you're gonna stay up, maybe Chris will stop by again. Yeah, anytime that Chris wants to stop by." I really don't want to stay up, but I think I'll put on some interesting stuff in the background while I take a quick little breather, and then I'll be back on to talk to you guys some more. So, the background stuff for right now, we're going to watch the stereotypes of Art of Conquest.
Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Welcome to today's video. Today, we're going to look at these stereotypes, or people that you may have ran into while playing Art of Conquest. We're going to cover a variety of things. There's nothing wrong with these people. We're just poking fun at different stereotypes in Art of Conquest. If you feel like you fall into one of these categories, let me know in the comment section below. Or if you have a housemate that falls into one of these categories, and I know that we all do, let me know, or just say that you can identify with it in the comment section below. So let's jump in. Let's have some fun with Heart of Conquest. Oh my god, man. I have so many boxes for the lumber event. I have so many. I have 839.
So are you gonna open them?
No, I need at least 5,000 to win the event. Oh my gosh. I have so many rune things. I have dozens of rune boxes I need to open with so many other chests that are going to give me a ton of runes. My temple is going to be insanely strong.
So why don't you open them?
I can't yet. It's not going to make that big of a difference. I need a war to open these up. If I don't have a war, I like, what's the point in even opening them?
So you can pass the void?
Who needs the void?
That's fine. You can attempt to do that, but I'm literally going to lay waste to every single player in your kingdom, and you'll never leave the capital for the next 2 months.
I mean, you're going to try, but that's not how it's going to go down. So you've got about 5 minutes to get everybody out of here off my soil, or it's going to come down. So
You don't even have enough core power to challenge me to a duel.
it doesn't matter if it's just me. I'm just speaking to you. So once I get everybody in my house together, all of my allies together, you're going to be singing a different story. So you're going to need to go ahead and resolve the problem right now.
Guys, we're on Nor, man. We don't need to fight, man, on Nor. It's Nor, one Nor,
Shrines
one love.
matter. Shrines matter.
You literally can't challenge me to a duel. You or anyone else on the server. I can freely siege your cities all day, every day, and you can't do a
Guys,
single
have you
thing
guys been
about it.
drinking? Have you guys been drinking?
When am I not drinking?
All right, this is what you guys need to do, and we can have peace, and we can come together. Try cannabis. Go green, and no more war on Nor. We'll save it for Drake. Oh my god, look at this noob. He wants to like talk with me. I eat your core for breakfast. Oh, bring it on. Bring it on. This guy's not even that strong. What's his core at? He's not even 7 million. I'm a free-to-play player. I can take him. I'll win this chat. You lose. Fat nose. Yeah, that's gonna teach him. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. Bring it on. You so bad at game. That he had a good one. He had a good one. But your face grammar. Oh yeah, this will teach him. This guy's house will never leave us alone. Wait until I tell our leaders at how I resolve the issues. This is all it takes. This game is all about the keyboard. Alright guys, so I just lost another PvP. All I can think of is I need to spend more. My formation's fine. My snipers are frontline with the miners in the back, but I need to spend more. So guys, right now, sometimes I see a turtle in the shop for 18,000 Lenari. Is that what I should get? Will that make me better?
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Why are your miners behind your snipers, bro?
No, I need to buy the turtle. It's not in shop right now, but it's usually like 18,000 Lenari. That's what I need. I'll be stronger, right?
No, you have so many other problems.
You could make a turtle and just have one, dude.
Yeah, you could make one for like literally free.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the space-time scrolls, not because I need them, but that should make me stronger in case I ever need to transfer anywhere. I think all I'm going to do is buy those, and if I buy... Where's the lumber one? Because I also want to do well in the lumber event. I'm just going to buy resources with all my Lenari. That's going to make me stronger.
Your wife needs to take away your credit card.
Dude, I'm five grand in this deep this week, and I don't know, man. I think I'm just going to buy the turtle next time it pops up in the shop refresh.
All right, so today I finished 2 level 15 hero researches by using 320 days of tech rush at one time.
Wow. This is a money game. All it cares about is money. You spend money, you get good. Well, good for you. I'm free to play, man. I'm free to play. I don't need to spend to be horrible.
I mean, to each their own, but I mean, the research only helps so much. I still have to have the skill to use the research.
Yeah, your skill is spending money, man. I'm free to play. Free to play is what this is all about. We keep this servers open by the money that we spend on the game because we're free to play. Let's go free to play.
Hey, I'm really sorry. I know you loaned me your troops. I thought I was on our kingdom.
Yeah, did it help you? Like I really wanted to help you.
Yeah, like it went really well, but I was using them for the event, and I thought that I was on one of our cities, but I wasn't. I was actually in Orange, so I did kill a few of them. So I'm really sorry.
You killed my borrowed troops?
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Some of them are injured, and well, most of them are injured. I'm not gonna lie. I think only like 2 of them are unarmed, but like 17 of them actually died.
17 of my snipers? Are you kidding me? I'm leaving the server right now. I'm switching kingdoms. I'm coming after you. You cannot do that. What? My troops! All right, team. Clash Face about to start. Everyone get on. Get ready.
Awesome. I'm already at the void waiting. I can't wait. I hate off season. I'm so glad we're back to Clash.
Awesome.
So I might be like 5 or 10 minutes late because I'm doing the dailies on like my 17 alts, and I also need to like upgrade their walls and check the building timers on my other 23 alts that I haven't even put in this server yet. So I also might need to farm some wood so I can upgrade them while I'm on them. So I may or may not be on time or even make it. I'm not sure.
Dude, you're like a flag carrier.
But yeah, Clash Face not a surprise. You didn't do your ults yesterday?
Yeah, but you know, like I do my alts every day, and like if I miss the timers for the buildings, and like it delays the time for me to get the walls higher, so it's like less honor over time. You know, like it all adds up.
All right. Well, hopefully your ults can carry you to the future.
Oh my god, I just went flawless like for about, I think it was like 12 fights in the tower with my new formation. Dude, it's so awesome.
Dude, are you dwarf?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I need your formation. Can you send me your formation?
Yeah, I can, but yeah, I mean, I'll send it to you.
I've never made one on my own before. I need your formation for PvP. Can you also send me the inverted one? Because I don't know how to move troops on the battlefield. Please send me your formation, please.
Okay, but don't you run different troops than I do?
I need your formation. Just please send it to me. Not a picture, but the actual clickable formation, because I can't think for myself, and I need it.
Right. Okay, dude, I'm gonna get right on that.
So I just perfect void 69 like flawlessly. It was great. Like it was super easy.
Oh my god, Void 69. That's coming up for me. I'll never figure it out. Please send me your formation.
Well, we're not the same race, and we're also not the same core power. So what I use probably won't work for you.
Your formation will work for me. I don't care if you're rocking because they're the greatest ever and I'm dwarf. Your formation will work. I'll just replace monks with tanks. Oh my god, I can finally clear this out. Where's all my snipers? Hold on one sec. I gotta find my snipers. Mark, can you pass me my snipers back? I need them. I can't recall them for some reason.
Yeah, I need to hold on to them for just a little bit. I'm waiting for a couple more units to take into the void.
But Mark, you've had them for 4 hours now. I need my troops back.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I forgot to send the other requests, so I'll they should send them to me in just a little bit though. So as soon as I get the other sets, I'll go in and set and give them back.
But Dual Tower is about to start in like 5 minutes. I need my troops, otherwise I might not make it to the Bronze League.
I mean, after I'm done with that, I've also got to I forgot also need to train up my dragon that I'm taking into the void. I forgot I have a new dragon. I got to feed it and evolve it and all that stuff. So it might be more like 20, 30 minutes.
Mark, I need my troops back. I gave it to you like 4 hours ago. Just return the troops. You never return the troops.
But I think though that I would get to keep them at least for the day when I borrowed them. Like I said my crest said thanks for the day.
No, you can't borrow my troops for a day. I got stuff to do. I thought you could use it for like 2 minutes. They aren't yours to keep.
I mean, I'm gonna keep him for a while. Oh, damn it! Oh, I just lost 2 snipers hitting this tower.
Which tower was it?
Oh, it was an elite lich tower.
Wait, but according to all of my statistics, if you were a dwarf and you hit an elite lich tower, you had a 4.123% chance to only lose one troop, and you lost 2. That's not even statistically possible. How did you lose 2 troops?
Because their Avalon only did 15 million damage. It should have done at least 25, but 15 million is not going to cut it.
Were you using the wave prism on Avalon?
Yeah.
Then yeah, your Avalon should have done at least 20 to 25 million damage. If I had to calculate it precisely, it would be 23.8 million damage. But how's that even possible?
What's the crit excess with troop gear?
Gotcha. So your Jax, if you have the crit accessory on him and 210 might, his crit rate will actually be 62.58% chance. But if you have your tier 13 maxed out completely, it should be a 68.92% chance to critical rate. However, there is a small flaw in the calculation depending on the evasion of the enemy's troops in their crit reduction chances. That could impact your gameplay pretty significantly, and it could change your winning margin by 0.001% chance. Hope that helps.
Dude, I was looking at the tower in the realm, like leaderboard, and how did you just drop 200 points in 10 minutes? Like, how do you even do that many fights?
Oh, dude, you would not believe this, man. So all these people have the true ruby, and I don't have the true ruby. That's the only reason why I'm dropping points right now. If I had the true ruby, #1 in the world, easily #1.
You dropped 200 points in 10 minutes, dude. That's like almost impossible.
All right, so what ended up happening was I messed up with my chakra, man. My chakra is all over the place. My chakra for my max is at 0. But you know what, man? I'm doing amazing considering what my chakra's at, and it's unreal. But if my chakra was just right, we'd be perfect.
Did you even deploy troops?
Yeah, no, I didn't deploy troops, but if I deployed troops, trust me, man, they would have been so fearful of my mech troop army. I know that I'm dwarf, but I'm actually not really using mechs. I'm running the human Templars just because I think they look cool, but I like dwarf as a race. But if I was serious about this, I'd win every time.
Do you have a dragon besides a mech pred ruby?
Yeah, so my dragon is a perfectly flawed dragon, but if I had a perfect dragon, then I would actually like you'd see me like just destroying stuff with the dragon. Like, it would be so good. But unfortunately, every time that I roll onto my mech pred dragons, it just overrides the mech pred. But if I had a mech pred dragon, I would be so good, man.
Hey, bro, where are you? We're fighting for the Imperium right now. We're fighting 2 different enemy kingdoms, and we're trying to win the Imperium. What are you doing?
Oh, dude, you guys are doing awesome, man. I'm just clearing out this this army thing, and it had some lumber. It will help me build more lumber units.
We are literally trying to win the Imperium for all the rewards that include lumber.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm not really good at the whole like PvP thing. I'm trying to like focus on, progressing in the game before I consider like doing the PvP thing. So like, you're doing great though.
PvP is how we progress. Why do you even exist?
So yeah, no, I hear you loud and clear. You are really good. I enjoy like killing mindless things like dragon raids. I like to clear the world just to like, gain that precious experience for my heroes. I just got 33,000 experience on my Jax. How much did you get?
I'm gonna exile you now. All right, so we need everybody to move into the Imperium for the defend phase, so we make sure we hold on to it now that we've captured it.
So we go to the Imperium on the map?
Yeah, dude, the giant city in the center of the map that says Imperium. Put your castle inside of it.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to the void right now. Hear you loud and clear.
That is the opposite direction of where I just told you to go.
Where are we going?
the Imperium.
I don't even know where that is on the map, but I'm going to the void. Should we be going to the void?
Hey, you need to move off the research tile. Those are for like 10 to 15-minute use, just to queue up, so everybody can share them.
All right, cool. I'm doing research, so I can't move off of this right now, but when my research is done in 27 days, I will consider that for sure.
No. You just set up the research and then you move. You still get the buff the whole time the research is going. It only counts when you set it up. You don't have to stay there while it's actually happening.
So this one specific research tile that I'm currently on, you do not want me on.
I don't want you on any of them until you need to set up a whole nother set of research.
Gotcha.
After all this research is done.
I hear you loud and clear. I will get off of this research tile because there's one other research tile available in the city. I'll just move to that one. Hopefully that helps you out.
No. Don't do that. You don't need to go on any other research tile. Go to a tile that has no picture on it.
Okay, so I'm moving to the other research tile right now. Thank you for your help. And that is the stereotypes of different players in Art of Conquest. So thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. That is probably my favorite video that I ever made. And part of the reason why is because Dupius, as a lot of you guys know, without Dupius there would not be a channel, and Taint's a really good friend. So between the two of them, it was a blast. We had a really fun night coming up with the whole thing. I ended up watching a lot of like the Dude Perfect stereotype videos, and I was like, I really want to do one for Art of Conquest. We're actually going to do a number 2, so we're going to do a follow-up for that video at some point in time coming up soon. So I guess the other video that I really like, and I'll share it with you guys. The other video that I really like is ironically, is the group raid video. And the reason why I actually really like the group raid video is because I got to show you guys the game with my fingers actually playing it, and it was really uncomfortable. I took my webcam, I put it in my mouth so you guys could actually see me playing the game with my fingers. It was the most uncomfortable thing I ever did. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. It is super awkward. So because it's awkward, we're jumping in.
Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's OGC here. Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at the group raids. Normally I don't try in these events at all, but this time I decided to try with some friends because I have decent internet connection. So one big thing with these types of events is it's all about your internet speed, and you obviously have to be strong enough to complete it. So for right now, we're at 57 seconds. I honestly think that by the time that this event ends, we will be down to 55 seconds. We were able to do 57 seconds with both Toby and Super Bob, who are both amazing players, but their internet is slow. By slow, I mean I can open up one of the colors and run back to the center before they even begin moving. So we should be able to get this down to 55 seconds by the end. However, I'm still going to show you guys a good run with us, whether it's 57 seconds or 58 seconds. I'll show you guys a good time run, and we're going to do it a little bit special where you can see my fingers do everything along with the screen while I hold the webcam in my mouth. The things I do for you guys. Because of that, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and subscribe if you have not subscribed already, because that's important. We're close to like the 4,000 mark. So this formation is actually a creation of Super Bob. He shared it in the OGC community chat, which if you're not a part of, you might want to consider joining because you'd have early access to this. And what this formation looks like is it is a ton of snipers. And you know what, we'll just do this real quick and just kill off everything. That way we can hop in, and I can just show you kind of like the cool view of it all. So what this formation is and if you want to screenshot it, get my good side. The there are a lot of snipers. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 packs of snipers. I'm actually borrowing some of Toby's snipers right now. I think I'm borrowing Strapcorn snipers. I didn't have enough snipers for this. As far as the heroes, you want to duplicate the Avalon and have Raxius be close enough where he's going to be able to put the lanterns down on everything. Of course, Nora's in there. If you have a true Ruby Nora, that's good. Now, for the dragon and everything else, I'll hop in and show you this stuff real quick, just because that type of stuff matters. Having the appropriate dragon out at the right time matters. So for this dragon is nothing special. In fact, I could do a lot better, but for right now, he has Noble Blood, which doesn't matter. The biggest thing is having True Shot and also having increased attack speed helps quite a bit. Unfortunately, I am not going to gamble and roll the other range purple on. And when it comes to your prisms, it's also super important to make sure that all of your prisms are set up to benefit the attack damage of your snipers. So it is all about the attack speed and damage for snipers. The only skills that I do in this, the only ones, is going to be Talk and Raxius. And by Talk, I mean the turtle. Sorry. The turtle with Talk and Raxius. I was alluding to Talk, and Talk was in my head because I wanted to show you Talk's setup because I think it's also really important for this. So for Talk, all that you really need, I guess you really don't need heavyweight, but you definitely need Turtle Mastery, and you also want to get the Prolific Trance. In fact, Prolific Trance is so important that we're actually going to switch up his stuff and make sure that we get +1 for his Prolific Trance after I do all this stuff. So that is the big thing for Talk. The other big one is going to be your Raxius. So for your Raxius, you want to make sure that you get the +1 to lanterns, and you also want Curse Lace with +1 as well, so that they are both 10 out of 9. As far as other heroes, not a super huge thing. Just make sure that you have maxed out Warhorn, and you'll be in good shape. So with that, we're going to jump in, and you guys can see me do a sub 1 minute run. It might not be like my top scoring one because, again, webcam, mouth, it's weird, it's awkward. The things I do for you guys, I care about you guys so much. So let's go check this out. And I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you like the different perspective of seeing my fingers do all that weird stuff on the screen. Some of the stuff was not perfect. I could definitely make it a little bit more smooth, that is for sure, but it's a different perspective so you can actually see both things. It's super weird. It is super weird. My mouth tastes like plastic. I need to go get another coffee because that's the only thing that's going to make this better. So if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comment section below if you like the weird seeing my hands with the actual game thing. It's awkward. I don't know how else to say it. Anyways, make sure that you like, share, subscribe in the description of this video. In all videos, we have some awesome stuff, including... oh my gosh. That one as well was a lot of fun. It was different. And I don't know if you guys like that, where you can kind of see the perspective of seeing me actually play the game, if that makes sense. Like, you guys see me play the game and what happens on the stream, but you don't necessarily see where my fingers are. I think it's super weird, but I guess it can also be, like, okay. So... The strange one wants to see the video of when we got the True Ruby, and Cheney also says it's one of the best moments. So we're just kind of going through some of the past videos because I wasn't expecting on 1 hour extended maintenance. So because of that, and for the sake of content, 3 hours of live stream when we can't even log into the game is pretty intense. So I just want maintenance to pass by as good as it is for you guys. So Chris is back on Discord. So I'll hop back on. Chris, give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back on. I just have to show this one video thing, and then I'll be back. So we just let Chris know. So we will go in because this one's requested. Chan likes this one, and also the strange one brought up. And strange one, since you are the first person to post on the vast majority of our videos, we are going to go through with this. So this right here, guys, for anybody that missed out on this saga, I really wanted to get a True Ruby because True Ruby broke the game. However, for the longest time, we had for the longest time, you could not just pick the True Ruby if you did 125 spins. I went for months, close to, what was it, half a year, 6 months, or something ridiculous like that. I was buying prism sets like no tomorrow. Good night, Katie. I hope you sleep well, Katie. No more pranks for tonight. So Katie's a really good sport. So we'll do this one. This is when I finally got the True Ruby. I hit a bunch of power spikes. I think I got 109 Dragonic, the True Ruby. I got a ton of stuff all in 1 week. I also kind of freaked out. Part of the reason why I freaked out was I literally put thousands of dollars into the game trying to get a True Ruby. Not only did I put thousands of dollars in for the True Ruby, but people like Taint donated probably $1,500 to try and get the True Ruby for me. Katie did like just as much as Taint. Like it was insane. So not only did we dump thousands in, we got thousands from our friends who just felt bad for us, and we complained a lot. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This was one of the happiest moments of my Art of Conquest career.
Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Welcome to this brief video. We're going to show you the highlights of the live stream. So for this live stream, we did the Lucky Dice event. We have been doing this in full for a very long time. So prepare yourself for this this portion of everything. I might get a little bit excited. Also, giant shout out to all of the friends of the community, and also to all the people that take it upon themselves to sponsor the channel. Like KDG, also Taint, and everyone else. So thank you guys. Let's jump in. Let's see some reactions to the Lucky Dice event. Amethyst, Emerald, Red Chest. So that's what we're going to try. We're going to do need Amethyst. Nope, we need Amethyst. Nope, yes, that's Amethyst. Nope, we need Amethyst, Emerald. Okay, we got the Amethyst. There's another Amethyst. There's another Amethyst. There's another Amethyst. No. Amethyst. Amethyst. Emerald. Okay. Okay, so if we follow Kerr's logic, then this is going to be a True Ruby. The moment has come. I've waited yet another month. Here we go. Oh my god! Dude, wait, what? Are you kidding me? Holy crap, Mola! I told my mom to watch this stream. Mom, I don't think you know how to use YouTube. We got the True Ruby! Woo! Yeah!
Congrats!
Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel that tingling sensation. I might be having a heart attack. Oh my god, I can go back to being OGC, but more importantly, I can kick butt in the game. Oh my god.
That means you get to fight me in mines with your True Ruby now.
Oh my god. Come say hi. I can't breathe. Will you hit the collect button for me? My arms, everything's numb. I think, oh my god. Here, hit the almighty collect thing. Kurdistan? Kurdistan. You devil, you. Oh my god. If anybody is curious and needs a True Ruby, do Kurd's advice. Whatever it was, I don't remember. I don't care. I'm a cool kid now. We got the rassiest skin. We got Taint on the line. We're surrounded by whales. We got, oh, wait, you can go back to, instead of being Bust Off Junior Girl, you can go back to being OGC Girl.
Yeah. Love you.
Or you could just say Butt Stuff Junior. It's fine.
Should we open up the rest? Watch this get like another one.
Do it.
Oh
No
my
balls.
god. Guys, you guys have no idea this journey for a True Ruby. Oh my god. I'm sweating profusely. Should we put it on Nora before mines?
Yeah, that would be the whole point of getting it.
Oh my god. Max, welcome. You are in a stream. You are in the best stream. OGC girl just said thank god. So I told her that the best part of all of this was that she wouldn't have to listen to me complain about the True Ruby, and then I was like, but hold on. Now I'll just complain about the protection for my dragon. But check this out, guys. Oh my god, we got so much of this.
Oh my god, you're gonna stop complaining?
No, I'm not going to stop. I'll find something else to complain about. Look at this. We got all 3 Dragonics fully maxed out now. What?
It's like you're a whale or something, dude.
I am not. I am so far from being a whale. What's your core power? Did you hit? You already hit 7 million.
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
How close are you to 8 million now?
That's not gonna happen, bro. The only way to get that high now is temple only.
Dude, you got this. You got this. And this has been our journey for a very long time to get a True Ruby. I can't even begin to tell you guys how many thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars has gone in. So that was July 20th, and on July 20th of this year, Taint he broke 7 million core power. So July 20th was we can go back. How many days ago was 7/20/2020? So 49. No way. 49 days ago? What was that? Was that July 20th? Oh, geez. It was the 20th of some month. Maybe it was June. So he's gone from 7 million core power to now being like above 9 million core power. Ridiculous growth by him. I can see it right here. So when was this uploaded? I'll just click on it. And okay, so this was June. Okay, so how many days ago since June 20th? 79 days. So in 79 days, Taint has actually gone from 7 million core power to 9 million core power. That's insane. So not even 80 days, he's gone up 2 million core power. That's actually disturbing. Crazy, absolutely crazy. So we actually have Chris, Katie's husband. Katie is a fantastic member of the community that we pulled a prank on at the beginning of this. So welcome back, Chris. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me back.
I'm glad that you're alive. Katie mentioned something about a phone call. Is it okay to ask about that? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It was an earful for sure. But I think when she found out that it wasn't a legitimate deal, she calmed down quite a bit from there. So it was a long call though, and I had to leave pretty abruptly. You know, when the wife calls, you got to go.
Absolutely. As I expected, and did she believe it for a while? From the chat, it sounded like it.
Yeah, she didn't have any idea. As soon as I started talking live with you, is when she was getting kind of suspicious. But she still thought it was legit because of all the pictures and everything. She thought it was still the real deal.
Oh my god, that is amazing. I don't know if you're if you are interested, you can go back in the stream and like the chat will pop up on the screen and you can see all of her reactions. Or if you want, I can go through and take some of the screenshots for you. It's pretty amazing.
No, I could probably get on now if she's asleep because she won't be using my account to watch your live stream.
Yeah, you should be. I think I have it set up right now. Yeah, so it has DVR, so you can actually swap to any time in the live stream, and once the live stream's over, it will automatically like turn into a video and stand through the test of YouTube time. So really good job, man.
I might have to rewatch it.
Yeah, it's right at the beginning, or pretty close, maybe like 5-10 minutes into it, just because I had to make sure that Katie was going to be around for a little bit. That was really good. I think that the video that we recorded, I think you pulled it off perfectly, man.
Yeah, I honestly thought Rockin' was good. When I watched it, when you sent it to me the first time, I was like, man, I'm kind of making myself believe it. So I hope everyone else believed it, but it was totally not true. Rockin' is not that good.
Yes. Well, I got nervous because I think it was the whole design of it was so that Katie would believe it, but then scrolling up through the chat, we had a lot of chats, and as far as up as I can scroll, it is after we already or you said that it was a prank, but there's a couple people that were getting really suspicious with it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that Katie just listens to Chris and does not listen to the people in the chat that are like, there's no way that this is real, or if this is real, then I feel so bad for Katie.
Yeah, I think she was pretty zoned in on what I was saying that I messed up with her account.
Oh my god.
It was good. It was fun. I had fun with it, and well, I don't think she had fun with it, but in hindsight, we prank each other all the time. So I mean, kind of get what's coming, right?
Yeah, I feel really bad for whatever's in the future for you. That will be quite the handful that you're going to be dealt someday in the future.
Yeah, it'll all come back to bite me in the butt, but not today.
No, today you're good. I have a feeling that tomorrow you'll be good too. You'll be good for a little bit. So that's huge.
Yeah, about a week I think, and that's when she comes back.
Oh, geez, that is terrifying. Oh, so the strange one said that he was being suspicious. Kudin said hi, also hello. Amia is here saying, is this live or recording? So this is all 100% live. So hello, Amia. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I'm proud of you for being able to pull that off. Even in the recorded video, you didn't catch yourself laughing or chuckling. You sold that really, really well.
Yeah, we have pranking each other for years now, so I think we're both pretty good at keeping a straight face, I guess, when you're trying to do something. So makes it easier to sell things like that.
Absolutely. Man, that's awesome. But you are currently dwarf, and how did you do on a serious note? As far as like Clash of Fate on Sunday, did you feel like could you feel the power in the account, or what was your impressions with a bunch of PvP from it?
Yeah, no. So her account is definitely very powerful, and the only time it's ever going to struggle is with other new powerful accounts. If you fight somebody that you can tell is older, all their powers in the wrong place, and the new things just far overshadow all the old things. So I mean, just the fight I had today in the tower, the guy had a million core on me. He was the same level, but he had level 69 troops, and we lined up on power side versus stall side, and he was dwarf. All of his troops were more powerful stat wise, like more attack and more health. But with everything that Katie has with like the hero mastery, and then the mech research tier 15 being done, I blew through his power side before, in spite of him having level 69 heroes and a million core on me.
Yeah, that's that's pretty massive as far as this like the differences between the two accounts. And I bet you can really tell and really feel like who's an old spender versus somebody that's still maintaining their account really well.
Yeah, I feel like after the troop gear came out, I feel like the easiest way to tell if they're old spender or new spender is to immediately, because you can see that, you can't see the hero mastery yet. But if you can see, even if they're a million core higher than you, and you look at your troop stats versus theirs, if you're even close to the same or even better, then you know that their troop equipment is definitely not going to be the same level. And Katie's got 2 level 10 troop gears for her sniper and max, and then everything else is at least 7. Actually, almost 8 on another unit after the wheel and everything. I got it almost up to level 8, another set of gear.
Yeah, and that's pretty much having it. As far as troop equipment, that's pretty much maxed out, because for dwarf you just need those 2 races. So if you have 2 10 stars and everything else is 7, then you're going to get the most benefit for whatever's placed on the battlefield. So unless you are going, like I was watching Tane Street play. I don't know if I forwarded them to you or if I just sent the formation, but I was looking at his troop equipment stuff, and it's disturbing, because I think for his swords and archers, they're both 10 star, and then his Templars and his Saints are both 9 stars. And I have no idea what his spearmen are. I'm at least 7 star, obviously, but I don't know if they're above 7 star. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and like you said, for dwarf, that means nothing. If I could have all 10 star gear, but only 2 of them are going to matter, being 10 star, there's no reason to push the other ones if you're not going to play a race that needs a third set of troops or a 4th set of troops.
Yes, exactly, and that's So in some ways, for like a race like dwarf, for like yours and Katie's position, that's almost kind of nice, because then you can focus the spending and everything elsewhere. Like you don't have to just keep pumping into the troop equipment to try and max that out. Like you can just drop off that spending altogether and then just focus on powering up prisms or the hero mastery stuff, like whatever it is. So it's kind of like you can check that box, like you're done with that portion of the game, and then you're on to the next stuff.
Yeah, you're right. And then another thing too, something you can be smart with the troop gear, especially if you're a dwarf player, because you only need the 2 sets to be dwarf gear. And I noticed Katie has her set up this way, like her rockets, or whatever they're called now, the rockets. She has it so the attunement is set up for human, for in case she switches to human race, then her swords will have the human attunement. And then it's the same with with miners, her attunement on her miners, which would be skeletons for Lich, but it's all set up to be undead. So if she switches to Lich for whatever reason, she at least has the 7-star gear all attuned for that race, ready to go.
Which that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect.
And it helped a lot with the Void, because I've been doing the Void for, and I feel like that's a pretty good reason. Like, it helps out, like that extra, whatever, 20% health or whatever it is, having the attunement correct on the swords or the rockets to the swords helps out a little bit in some of those stages.
Yeah, absolutely, and it gives you the options and being more versatile. Like you can whatever the situation is that you need to adapt to, you have that full on ability to actually adapt to any situation that's kind of put front, or most situations that come up in front of you. Like if you have to switch races or for events or whatever it looks like, and that maybe that's like the next step with progression. Like if I look at if I look at Tane, and I just think of him because he's willing to share like where he's at in the game with me. So I have a decent idea of like where he's at in obviously like Katie's account's probably much closer to his than like mine is to Katie's. So like I think he checked off those boxes, and then the next door it kind of opens up for him is having that option for race switching and just being able to fully adapt to whatever the situation calls for.
Yeah, no, once you get to wherever it is you wanted, so like Katie wanted 10-star snipers and mechs, once she got there, it was like all into the next new thing, which was the hero mastery. And then that's what she told me to get for her, so that's the only stuff that I've been really buying. And then Tech Rush too, she wants that for later down on the road. But that's really all that matters to her right now. She doesn't need chakra. She wanted the rune stones, but only from the Lucky Wheel, which you get the Lenari buying the sets from the new stuff anyways. So just spend all of the Lenari on the Lucky Wheel, and then you'll get rune stones, and you're buying the stuff that you need.
Yeah, and that goes a long ways. This wheel is a huge wheel in my opinion. And we also have a couple people stopping by to say hi. So Vijay, nice to see you. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, and if I try, I'm just going to embarrass myself, and I also don't want to insult you. East is here saying hi, guys, and Jaybird is also asking, how are you playing? So the stuff that you see on the screen right now, this is actually from the PTR server, so I'm on a level 11 account, which actually already has a true ruby on it. I did the lucky dice event, and I think I got 2 purple chests on a brand new alt account on the PTR server, and in the first purple chest that I opened up, I got a true ruby. Meanwhile, my main account, it took 6 months and probably $5,000. It was very bittersweet to get it on a PTR server alt account that's level 11 now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was brutal.
I want to say, so I did the wheel like 2,000 times, and I must have gotten 1,000 purple chests out of that from the wheel, and I got 1 true stone. The rest was just regular ones, I think. Maybe a fine was in there, but out of 1,000 chests, I got 1, and it was a true ruby. But that was 1,000 chests from, like 400,000 Lenari spent on the lucky wheel.
That's wild.
I mean, the temple power went up like 80,000, which is a lot.
Yeah, that's huge. And you didn't complete like a major statue either.
Yeah, no, none of them. They're all like, there's all the temples that are ready to level up or that are the closest. It's like you need 2 of the same stone, or at the time I needed like 3 of each of the same stone. Like the Emperor one, I needed 3 of both the dragon stones or whatever, and now I only need like 1 of each because I got 2 of them from level 6 to level 7.
That's not bad at all considering. So a couple more questions came up. So Rohan said, "Hey OGC." So hello Rohan, and NZT said, "Hello OGC. I was wondering if rushing your stronghold and not upgrading the resources and wall stuff is worth it. In my humble opinion, and what I have always done is, as far as for queuing up buildings in the priority, as soon as I level up a castle level, I will look and see if there is the new academy. So for your research building, if there's a research building available to queue up, that's the first thing that I'll generally queue up. If you're just starting out in the game, say your lower castle level, like castle level 10, 20, even up to 30, chances are for your main 2 troop types, you're already maxed out, so you're going to want to get that the next level of the academy up as soon as possible so you can start that research. After doing the academy, what I will do is I will pick all of the troops. So if you're human, that would look like the building for spearmen, swordmen, archers, cavalry, etc., saints, and I would build those. So it would be academy followed by everything for the troops. From there, if I can queue up the castle, I will queue up the castle. I will skip everything else and just go straight for the castle, because ultimately that's going to be the biggest thing. Eventually, you're going to hit roadblocks where you'll do the academy, you'll do all of the troop stuff, and you still can't level up your castle. At those points in time, that's when I would do things such as the hospital, or doing your wall. If you're noticing that you're unable to stay out of the capital, or you're in a major war server, spending a little bit of time getting your wall up a little bit. But I wouldn't go crazy with your wall until later on in the game. Like, if you're in a war server, you're going to end up in the capital anyways. It's your garrison, your wall health, that's not going to save you from being in the capital. I think it is Wednesday's video, Super Bob does 57 million wall damage. People like Tank can hit people that are 5 million core power higher than them and do 14 million wall damage. So against a good opponent, it doesn't matter if they're lower core power than you, they can send you to the capital easily. So my recommendation, do the academy, level up all of your troop buildings so you can get higher level troops, and then focus castle, and keep going with that. Things such as your, I forget the name of them, the stuff that produces like gold, so your residence or your lumber mill or your elixir thing, skip those altogether. You can get more gold and elixir and lumber from hitting a dragon or doing one dragon raid than spending 24 hours letting it build up in your castle. So that's what I would do if I was you. And that's actually what I am doing as far as my my main account right now, because I'm still working towards castle level 50. I'm doing exactly what I said. I skipped the hospital. I skipped upgrading the walls. I skipped all of that stuff. Troops, academy, castle.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
It makes it each castle level you get your an additional level for all of your heroes. Like it really does add up quite a bit. Like that's going to give you more power than anything else. Art of Conquest is not a game about being defensive. It's an offensive based game. So all of the benefits that you get, or most of the benefits that you get from playing the game, it incentivizes and rewards aggressive gameplay. So trying to protect a city, if that's your game plan, it is protect and garrisons and everything else, it's not going to work out, because it's much easier for people to siege you down than it is for you to hold a city. So in some ways, it is it's all incentivized by being aggressive, and if you are losing, your best defense is good offense. So if you are losing, consider doing mutually assured destruction. So if they destroy all of your cities, the best plan of action would be to destroy all of theirs, because trying to defend them is next to impossible. So I wouldn't worry too much about the wall stuff. And Domino is going to bed, so I hope you have a good night. Tell Dupius and everyone I said hi in the EG chat when you tell them tomorrow about the stereotype video. Jaybird said, your opinion, how long do we have with the game? I don't see the game going anywhere for a while. I'm pretty sure that they're meeting and exceeding all of their revenue goals. Lilith is a public company. It's a Chinese company, so you can actually buy stocks for it in China. You cannot buy it if you're outside of China, so we cannot purchase it. But because of that, some of their numbers are reported publicly. I think the last time that I looked, for the company with 11 games, they pulled in 70 million US dollars in a month, and I think that was I forget if that was June or something. It was over $70 million in a single month between 11 games. Art of Conquest was the third most downloaded game and maybe the second most popular. So I think that the game is safe. As long as they can produce revenue, the game will be around.
As long as Katie plays, the game will be around.
So as long as Katie's here, we're good. And probably Tane too. Between the two of them, the servers are not going to go down.
Yeah, it can't cost that much money to keep a game like this going. I mean, like how many developer hours does it go into making an update with 2 things on it?
Yeah, this update's a little lackluster. So September 22nd update will actually have a lot on it. What I can say, at least with the production of stuff, is they have gotten. I guess we have to back up first. In the past, the patches were very sporadic. You can go back on my channel if you search for the patch stuff and you look at the dates of the videos. They were all over the place. So it could be once every 3 weeks. It could be once every 4 weeks. And then it seems like they got into a pattern probably starting like 6 months ago where they consistently did it every 2 weeks. And because the way I can tell is first the dates from the videos, but I have one good week at work, and then the next week when I do like this live stream, my work week is brutal because my first day or halfway through my work week or that Tuesday, I'm going in with like 4 hours of sleep. For whatever reason, I decided to stay for the extended maintenance, so I'll go in tomorrow with 3 hours of sleep, and the rest of the week's just thrown off because of that. So that is every other week. So December 22nd will be the next. As far as the development stuff, I think them getting consistent with the bi-weekly patch and updates, the patches are coming out much more consistent, and they are putting in a lot of new features. It's just unfortunately a lot of it is new pay-to-win content altogether instead of doing it at a slower pace. So I don't know. I would love to own the company. I'm sure that they do very well, but they do more for the game now than they used to, in my opinion. They're still killing it as far as like everything.
Yeah, it'd be kind of nice if they introduced this new pay-to-win thing, but for like whales, it's not a big deal if they fall behind with like one thing like that. I mean, initially, because they will catch up with their money eventually. But what they could do, like to even balance it, maybe would be like maybe every 2 weeks they have these patch notes, and like for the first patch of the month, like the new stuff could come out in an event, but only for players that spend less than like X amount, so they can kind of get a taste of it before and kind of get a little bit ahead. That way, when the whales get it, they at least can still compete for a couple of weeks before they just get blown out by them spending so much money.
I agree. So we are in our last minute before the new patch is out, and I believe it might actually be out right now. So for the last couple questions before we wrap it up, we have Corporal asking how to prioritize spending dragon coins when making a perfect dragon, which abilities to do first, cheap or expensive. Always go with the cheapest and work your way up to the most expensive, and do the pay-to-win scrolls last. That's what I do, because say you're trying to roll the 3 damage stuff, the arcane blessing, magic swell, and energy pulse, and you mess up on the first roll and you replace hero pred, you're better off doing it with energy pulse because it only costs 8 coins. So when you release it, you get 4 back, net loss of 4 points, rather than doing the other 2, which cost 16. You get 8 back. It's a net loss of 8. That's what I would do, and I think as far as efficiency, that's by far the best. The last question, or the last 2, Manish asked, does anyone know when the anniversary event? There's going to be a lot coming out on September 22nd. After that maintenance, there's going to be a bunch. I'll have videos beforehand because I believe Lilith is going to be sending me stuff to do the videos with them ahead of time. And the last one is from the Strange One who said, who are your favorite YouTubers? Honestly, I watch a lot of... I can't say it at all, but I watch a lot of...
I watch funny stuff.
I like stuff that's very news oriented. I guess that's as much as I can go into that. So that's what I mostly watch. Other than that, I do watch some of the Dude Perfect stuff, or Demolition Ranch is actually another really good one.
I actually watch both of those too.
Yeah,
They're good.
those are solid. I love Matt from Demolition Ranch. I'm trying to think of like my favorite one. So because I'm going to be getting a house, there's a channel that's called Thrift Diving, and it's with this lady named Serena, and she does all of these projects that I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to replace my floors myself, and I will watch it, and all she does is make mistakes. And it gives me the confidence to be like, you know what, I can do this. So I watch that, but mostly for the funnies, although it is meant to be serious. It's Thrift Diving. It's amazing.
That's funny.
Yeah, I would highly recommend it if you understand the basics of doing anything with your hands. It is hilarious to watch. Like for a circular saw, like she put the saw blade in backwards and was trying to cut with it, and instead of like editing that out of the video, she leaves it in, and I'm like, why? It's really, I don't understand, but it makes for really good watching. AK asks, how do you farm resources? Hit guard towers, or just hit players if you're on a war server. But the servers are back up. It's well past midnight now here. 6 a.m. work is going to be coming very soon. Chris, thank you so much for letting us prank your wife and participating in everything, and being an awesome dude. So and thank you for joining us on the live stream as well.
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate being here.
Awesome. And for everybody at home, if you guys have not smashed the thumbs up button already, please go smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. In the description of this video, there's a way to directly support the stream. In all the other videos, like the normal just video videos, in the links in the description, we have the Discord where you can get a ton of really good information. We need to update some of the items there, but you can literally search for a void level, and a video on how to beat that void level will pop up. If you're looking for items, you can type in the item name and it will pop up. Same thing with Dragon Abyss. You're struggling with Dragon Abyss 535. Type that in the appropriate channel, and it will pop up with a video tutorial showing you how to beat it. It's a really good resource. We also have the Facebook if you guys want more and or better notifications for new videos, live streams, and all that cool stuff, or like what we did with Taint, and we did an interview with him, and we put up a poll so you guys can ask the questions. Go consider joining that. We have the merch store if you want to get some cool swagger. 100% guaranteed to get you a date, maybe. So go get the swagger. Patreon page. If you guys want to further support the channel, as far as like financial ways. So, with all of that, now that I'm out of breath from trying to do my plug, 3 hours later, I hope everybody stays healthy, happy. I hope you guys enjoy the game. If you run into major lag, remember, clear the cache. Make sure your account is linked. Reinstall the game and reset your router. Hard reset. That will help you out. They tend to mess it up every time with these chat ones. So I will see you guys tomorrow when we have a video on how Rufio broke the game. Have a fantastic night, everyone.